Today I'll be spending 100 days on a mushroom island in Minecraft Hardcore. My goal is this video will be creating a base with houses and everything else I'll need to survive here. Some resources are a lot harder to come by and will be limited to mostly using only bamboo to build. I managed to build an entire small base with farms, houses, and more though. So stay tuned to watch if I'm able to survive and thrive in this biome. I hope you all enjoy the video. Alright, we're back for another 100 days, and in this video we're going to be surviving on this mushroom island, which is going to be fun. We're in the middle of an ocean, like on this island, but I think the main point of the video is going to be surviving on this mushroom land, which I've never done before. I actually had a friend recommend me this video, so I don't know if I've ever seen anybody survive on a mushroom island specifically. And I'm honestly excited to do it because I love the brown and red mushroom blocks that you get. I do want to get out of the way too. There's some bamboo on this island. I don't know if that naturally generates here, but I figured I should give myself a way to start with some wood, but other than that, everything else here is completely vanilla to a mushroom biome. We just have a couple pieces of bamboo that will help us get some sort of wood to begin, and therefore it's going to make everything a lot easier so we can go ahead and immediately start. It's still going to be hard though, obviously, because we only have one wood type. I'll allow us to travel a little bit far away, but I don't know if I'll kind of like restrict myself to only the bamboo maybe, or like what. I really have not decided yet. You need a lot of bamboo as well, so like to craft anything, so it's going to be really tricky here at the start to even get started with the bamboo we do have. Oh wait, how do you craft something? Do we need a crafting table or something? Or how do you get the bamboo into something else? Okay, well I guess we actually need a little bit of real wood first, so I guess that defeats the point. I think I'm just going to say I'm stuck with it now. We're going to have to go travel somewhere for wood. Or just finding a shipwreck is going to be the easiest way to do it, I think. Which is kind of fun, you know, we don't immediately get the crafting table, which makes this even harder. And there's a ruined portal right here. What are we gonna get if we open this? Honestly, it doesn't really seem like it's anything good. Like none of that really screams useful to me, but maybe I'll be proven wrong. I probably don't want to wear Curse of Binding golden boots, so I'm gonna throw those out. And as for the rest of this stuff, I guess we'll just keep it on us for now because we can't do anything with it this second. I'm going to continue looking for that shipwreck because if we do not find one, we're unfortunately going to be like unable to swim or move, and it's going to get really, really hard to do just about anything. So it's going to be the #1 priority. Oh, we can't drown. That'll make us lose a lot of food way faster. Gotta be very wary of that. Let me look around here for a shipwreck. I don't think it'll take too long. I mean, we are in the middle of an ocean after all, so I don't think it's going to be rare to find one. Oh, and there actually is a shipwreck right here. So let me get all my oxygen back. And I'm going to be able to make a crafting table. That honestly did not take long at all. Like, I'm not complaining. And we might be able to find some food in here, which is also nice. Ooh, some iron. I actually have to swim back up, though, because I took too long, and I do not want to start drowning. Like I said, that takes away your oxygen really... Not oxygen, your saturation. That's what I'm thinking of really quickly. Okay, there we go. There's all the stuff in the resources chest. There doesn't seem to be a food chest, or not yet at least. So let me just mine planks one by one. Starting with the oak one right here. Yeah, it seems like we can only get one per like oxygen tank, and actually barely. So we're gonna have to take some damage in order to do this. Oh, that kind of sucks. I don't know if we have enough health, actually. How do we do this then? I think we're gonna die if we keep going down there. Is there an air pocket? Doesn't seem like it. I wonder if we can get dirt then, and then box ourselves in to a spot where we're safe. That might be what we have to do. Let me kind of find a place to mine some dirt that won't be obvious. Like the side of a cliff somewhere. Which, yeah, right here seems to be the side of a cliff. So let's mine in right here and grab a couple of pieces. Then something like, how many do we have? 11, 12, 13, 14. That should be enough, I think. So let me take this over to that shipwreck again. I'm also running out of food. So if this doesn't work, we might be in trouble. Okay, so let's make a little hole here. Oh, we need to go up already. Then we go down once again. And place in dirt. Okay, I think we need to go all the way up. And then what we need to basically do is gain all of our oxygen back. Then go down. And then break the dirt one at a time. Seems like we can get 2 dirt blocks with each oxygen tank. Yeah, just about. And then if we go down and break the other 2, we should be able to have a safe spot to mine the wood. If we swim in here. Okay, yes, we do. And now we should be able to mine the wood safely. I just need a couple more pieces. This should be the 3rd, but the other wood is just getting lost. Oh, no, it's spruce, I guess. Okay, so it's not lost. It's just a different part of my inventory. And then can we craft with 2 different types of wood? We can. And then all we have to do is break out of here. And then if we swim to the top, we have our crafting table. And it's also turning nighttime. I don't know how to feel about that, except for that there's going to be some monsters which could easily kill us. But yeah, with this, that means we can place the bamboo in a crafting grid, which makes the block of bamboo, which makes us able to get wood now. So we replant these 5 bamboo shoots. Those will grow into even more bamboo, and we actually have more over there as well. But I would say before we go down, let's go ahead and try to grab as much bamboo and stuff as we can and replant it. So that can be growing overnight. Then we could actually just steal a couple mushrooms for food. I think would be the easiest thing instead of like killing fish or something like that. I just think that would go down very well. So let's get like 4 or 5 of each. 6 brown mushrooms, and we just need some red ones. Are there even a lot of red ones on this island? I don't know, but we are running out of time. Oh, actually, you know, we don't really need actual mushrooms, because you know what we can do. Let me get some more of this. And I mean, if we weren't running out of time before, now we definitely are, because the sun is setting. It's kind of getting to the point where mobs are going to be able to spawn. But I just need a little bit more time to be able to do this. Oh, I just have no bamboo. I get so little from breaking these. I think we kind of need to push our luck and break a couple more of these stems right here in order to have enough to be able to do anything tonight. So I'm going to do it. Hopefully a skeleton or something doesn't spawn. Alright, how much do we have now? Is that really it? 37? Okay, it's better than nothing. 57. Okay, that's way better. So if I go to this bay right here and go ahead and make a crafting grid, we can craft more of the planks. And with those planks, we can make some bowls, which in turn will be able to give us infinite mushrooms too with all of the cows around us. We just gotta go take some now. And then let's get full hunger and then refill them one more time. So if we go below ground, we're gonna have a pretty nice supply of it. And we could always sneak up if we really need to. There's also not mobs spawning here for some reason yet. Maybe they don't spawn on these islands or something. Now that I think about it, maybe that's like a fact I'm thinking of. They did not spawn in Mushroom Islands. Then again, I feel like mobs definitely have to spawn here. So I think I might just be too far close. But I don't see one anywhere in the distance. Either way, let's go into our little cave here and start mining some stones so we can get some better tools. That will help us progress a lot. We can just place our crafting table right at the door right here. We're definitely going to need some more sticks. But I can upgrade to a stone pickaxe. Then also maybe just making like a shovel for now would be a good idea for some of this dirt that gets in the way. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and make this axe as well, but I kind of want to go outside and see what's going on out here. Are there any monsters or do they just not spawn here? Because like I said, it kind of sounds familiar that Mushroom Islands don't have aggressive mobs. Is that the case? I mean, it's kind of seeming more and more likely, which is good to an extent, but at the same time, I kind of want mobs so we can get like food and stuff like that, but whatever. Or less so food and more so mob drops. Like, there's a couple of certain blocks that'd be helpful to have. I'm just gonna get a bunch of mushrooms too for food though. I think I'm gonna dig down until we find a cave, because we can find monsters in caves probably, just not above ground. Because I want to find some spiders to get a bed, of course, that'd be pretty helpful. So I guess I'm kind of digging this too wide. I should probably change it to 1 wide or we're never gonna get to the bottom. I'll probably cut out for a second and let you guys know when I find something, because I don't want to just mine in the complete darkness for too long. When I get a torch, we can get some dynamic lighting, and you guys will be able to see a lot better. And you guys will be able to see a lot better too. That's what I was trying to say, but I think I spoke a little bit too fast. There's some granite, but that is not a much better sign for coal or a cave. But it is a different block, so I'll take it. I just used up my entire old wooden pickaxe as well, so we're getting some cobblestone, but I still haven't found a cave opening, which is kind of concerning. Hopefully I bump into one soon, but I'm not sure when that will be. I might have to just mine another tunnel in a different direction. Well, I did end up finding a cave, and I don't know how big it's going to be, but I did find some iron so far, so I'm going to mine that. And my main priority is find some coal before I can see faster in the first place, but I don't know how difficult that is going to be. I mean, it looks like the cave goes off in a couple different branches. There's something over here. I don't know which way this is going to lead. Okay, well, there's a diamond. It goes into a pretty big cave system. I'll probably look around there, but I'm gonna see if I can backtrack and find some coal in the other area. If there is something else that goes backward. You know, that was a dead end, so I guess I just don't have any coal right now, which kind of stinks. Maybe one of the caves, or this cave is kind of big, so it might lead like up again in one of the directions. I think that's probably my best bet if I want to find coal. I could also find some deep slate coal, which is possible, but it's just rare, so I'm not counting on it. In the meantime, I'll get any iron I see. And I guess I could melt bamboo planks, I think, but I don't have any on me. So we'll have to save that for when we get to the surface. Assuming it is possible, that is. Well, there's a creeper right there that I just got, but I'm mainly looking for skeletons or spiders. Like, creepers are pretty useless to me. Alright, I made it back to the surface. I'm gonna go ahead and go out. I think it's turning night again. Okay, so I kind of timed it pretty badly, but I want to replant some of this sugarcane and get some more bamboo. And I guess if there's not monsters, then it really doesn't matter what time of day it is, but I haven't been able to find any spiders or anything like that. So I kind of just want to see if it's going to be possible to go ahead and melt some of these into charcoal so we can get some of this iron melted a lot easier. So we would basically just have to craft the blocks, and then if we make a furnace, we can see if we use one of them as fuel. Okay, yeah, it doesn't melt into anything, so charcoal is not going to be possible then, which isn't the end of the world, but it does mean we're going to have to work a little bit harder in order to get fuel. My first idea that would probably be the easiest is to go get lava to use that as fuel instead to melt the iron, which is going to be like reusable anyway until that lava pool runs out over there, so it's actually a pretty good idea I feel like in the first place. But let me make a bucket and then go grab some of that. It's going to take a second, but it'll be worth it. Alright, now that I have my lava, I can go ahead and put it in here with the 36 iron, and I can kind of just wait for that to melt, I guess. And hopefully I'll be able to make some armor. I didn't bump into many mobs in the cave, which is kind of weird. Like, only literally that one creeper. So maybe mobs also spawn less under the mushroom fields? I don't really know. Or maybe there's something wrong with my world. I don't know. Again. Okay, and I do think all of our iron should be done melting by now. Okay, yeah, all by one piece. I don't know if I want to make armor yet, though, if there's not many threats. But then again, if there's not many threats, if I do make it now, then it's probably going to last me till the end of the video, so I'm just going to take the loss and make it then. And I guess after refilling my mushrooms, I'm probably ready to go back down and see if I can't find maybe some more useful things. Maybe some coal as well or something. I'm honestly not sure. Yeah, I guess coal is like my main priority still. Just for you guys are able to actually see something. It might just be better to find a different cave than this one, but I don't know. Like, digging down, there was really no signs of caves except when I bumped into this other one. Alright, I just stepped in some lava, so I got kind of low, but I was thinking it might be a beneficial idea. Well, I don't think I actually can make anything because I don't have wood. Oh, no, wait, I can make a little bit of wood. I was thinking it would be a good idea to make an iron pickaxe where I can mine these diamonds, so I'm going to do that now. And there's the first one. Started mining with my stone pickaxe for a second, but I did realize before I broke it, thankfully. And then this cave is a dead end already, this little passageway. And I'm running out of mushroom soup because I fell in lava. Well, not fell, I just tapped it and it took away a lot of my health. Which means I had to use a lot of food to heal it. These fires will like go away naturally, so I could just use my flint and steel as a lighting if I want you guys to come in this cave with me. But I think my goal is going to be... oh, wait, what? Is this a dead end? Oops. Where am I in the cave then? I thought this was going to lead down to that big open area. I think I'm going to find as much diamonds as I can and just good items like that, and then I'll just go up and kind of give up on coal for the time being. I also haven't found like any mobs, so they have to spawn less in the mushroom islands. I'm sure somebody has already left a comment about it though, but I can't see your comments obviously. And I've not looked it up. I could look it up, I guess. Okay, yeah, mobs don't spawn here, so we'll have to like go to a different biome or like make a platform somewhere in order to get like string, which is interesting, but shouldn't create too much of a problem at the same time. Also, why can't I find my cave I was in earlier? I just keep getting lost in like these little cavern spin-off holes. Like, I cannot find the main area, so let me continue trying. Well, I found my cave, and this is the other diamond that I saw in here earlier. It looks like it's a vein of 2. Okay, a vein of 3. I got a little lucky. So we have 4 diamonds total. I don't know if we'll do anything with that this second, but collecting them is definitely going to be important for getting some better tools. So we can, you know, break and mine stuff a little bit easier later. I think this cave is kind of coming to a close as well. Like, I don't know. I think I've kind of explored every possible way that I can go. I'm going to double check. Like, I don't remember this, I guess, and there's some iron I haven't gotten. Let me use my stone pickaxe, though, to conserve my iron as much as possible. Oh, yeah, and I can place the fire for you guys. There we go. We can see a lot better now. And one more piece. How much iron do we have anyway? We have the full armor, a pickaxe, 11 iron ore, and 12 extra. So, I mean, we're doing pretty good, to be honest. And then, yeah, is this a dead end? It looks like it's going to be, but I feel like I might as well check, because why not? It will only take me like a minute. We just gotta kind of mine my way through this lava here. There's another diamond, actually, so... And I don't know. It's looking like it's gonna end, but we'll see in a second. There's only one diamond. It does seem like it. Okay, well, I did actually find a nearby cave, and I guess we're out of the mushroom biome because I heard some monsters over here. So if I can keep lighting my torches, we could get a little bit closer and see if I can't defeat some of these monsters. Oh yeah, there's creeper skeletons. There's everything, honestly, which could end up being a little bit dangerous, but thankfully I did make armor, so... Ooh, that did a lot of damage. That's the first time I've seen a mob with a spear, though, so... Yeah, I should probably be a little bit more careful. Did they throw it or anything? Hopefully I'm not dead here. Let's make some more stew. I don't think you can throw spears, it's just a trident thing. We're basically out of food now, though, which kind of sucks. Let's light the zombie on fire. So I'm like actually fighting it. Okay, it ran away a bit. I need to go back to full health, or as close as I can get, so we're a little bit more safe. Alright, there we go. We lit the zombie on fire again, and it died. But I gotta keep in mind, if we see somebody with a spear, don't try to fight them. Okay, more spiders. We can get a bed then, if we keep getting these. Alright, there's another one. We have 3. Any more spiders want to come over here? Ooh, there's actually more iron and diamonds down here. Let's get that. Especially if spears do so much damage and they're in the game now. Maybe it's better to upgrade our armor if we can. And even if not, then they're super helpful for tools, so I want to get them. Okay, 2 diamonds right there. I think that's all we can see right now, just for diamonds at least. I can see more iron, which I can grab. I see a diamond all the way back there, but I'm gonna head this way first because it looks a little more promising in terms of like further cave generation. And yeah, it definitely goes more in this direction. Like, I'd say it's a little bit bigger, from what I could tell at least. Let's light the creeper and explode it. That will help me take care with all the mobs. And there's a diamond in the wall here. Still no coal, but at this rate it would have to be deep slate coal, which is pretty rare. Oh, there's actually a diamond in the ground right here that passed by. I did not mean to miss it, but can try to get it now. I got another spider too. That creeper got exploded, but it did not steal my diamond, which is a good thing. I think the zombie, yeah, the zombies are gonna get to me before I can mine that. But I should be able to get it now. And that seems to be it. I don't want to mine around too much finding the diamonds. Usually if you can't see the vein, it's not gonna be there, but it's always worth mining one block across, I would assume. And there's a mob spawner, interesting. And a patch of 3 diamonds. I don't think we'll need a mob spawner, so I'm tempted to just break it. Let's actually just explode the creeper. Okay, there we go. We may have gotten more XP if we didn't, if we broke it ourselves, but at the same time, I don't know if we're gonna get an enchantment table, so I don't know if we need XP. And there's plenty of other ways to get it. I think this is an 8 vein of diamonds, which is of course a lot. So let's take every single one of these that we can and continue making our way through this cave. Okay, well that was a dead end. I mean, I'm at 18 diamonds now, which I would say is pretty good overall. Like, you can't make full armor, but that's enough for like multiple sets of tools. So I mean, I'm even down to go up. I might start making my way back because I'm out of food anyway, so I kind of have to. So I will see you guys when I get to the surface then. I'm gonna start backtracking now. Alright, on my way out, I did spot another diamond, which I'm going to go ahead and get. It's gonna be a 1 vein. Alright, looks like it's actually a 3 vein. 4. Alright, 4 more diamonds, not bad. That means we're at 22. Okay, well, I'm back at the surface. And thankfully, we should be able to get food easily because there's no monster. So, I mean, we're not really in much danger. But I need to get some food quick because I'm very low. And my mushroom is flying on my inventory. We do not have enough spots for all of these bowls. But maybe after 8 of them, we will. Let's see. I think I'm still... Yeah, we're missing 2 slots. We can throw out some of these junk items I'm not going to need. And then there we go. We can pick up all the bowls that we had on the ground. And then let me actually get kind of like a chest going in my little hut down here. Just for I'm able to go ahead and get a couple things away. I think we need more wood though to be able to do that because I am actually out right now. Alright, that should be enough to at least like finish this single chest and then I can get more bamboo from there. Let's make a set of planks. Or just 1 plank will be enough. Yeah, that's 8 pieces of wood. We can place one of the chests and then we can go ahead and place down all of the random ores and stuff I have in here for now and keep our food on us. We can also keep the extra bowls. We can play with emeralds because those are pretty useless. And then I think we can also go steal our furnace and stuff because I think I probably left it up here, right? I don't remember taking it down. Okay, yeah, it's right here. Let's take that then, and let's also get the lava bucket out and go get extra lava, so I'm able to melt more stuff if I want to. Because I think we even have some iron we could melt right now. So I'm going to swim over there and take the second to do that, just to set myself up to be able to melt something if I do need to. Alright, I'm swimming back with the lava I got, and it is turning daytime now, and I just wanted to like take in this view. Look at this. This looks really nice. The mushroom biome with the sunset. I mean, the sunset's kind of gone by now, but I love these shaders so much. And I mean, I guess Minecraft in general. But I'm probably going to start by painting this furnace in my house and seeing how much iron I have. Because I think I remember being 16, which doesn't really feel worth it for a lava bucket to melt right now. I could be remembering it wrong too. Okay, now we only do have 16. I'm going to wait a little bit then before using up my lava. Just because I don't need iron this second anyway. So kind of feels like a waste for both of those reasons. I also want to make... Oh wait, we need wood though, right? Yeah, let's continue planting our bamboo. We kind of have like a huge patch right here, I would assume. Bamboo is also going to look really good, I feel like, as like a green next to the blue water. I mean, mushroom blocks are already like... The color isn't the most beautiful thing, but I feel like it looks good when you add in... I mean, the sugarcane around is going to be added in, the bamboo, the red and brown mushrooms. I feel like the biome really does tie together pretty nicely. I'm just going to make a patch right here so we eventually kind of get like infinite wood. If we just have like a ginormous place we can continue harvesting, eventually we'll have more wood than we can, I mean, I don't know what to do with, or whatever the saying is. Let's also take this sugarcane and continue planting that down this little beach line. Just for, once again, we kind of have more than we know what to do with. Because the worst case scenario, we want to run out of a block and we have to harvest it on day 99 and it takes a while. We want to get all of these things started early and, you know, get the farms in place, stuff like that is my idea at least. I would assume Silk Touch is going to be beneficial to get mushrooms easier, but Silk Touch is going to be tricky to get. I mean, we can get books because we have all of our cows here, so I guess we could technically get an enchantment table. So, I mean, that's not sound like a terrible idea. But that would almost kind of mean I would need seeds. And you can't bone meal dirt. So the only way to get seeds would be what? I think we'd have to go find some land somewhere and steal a couple. Or maybe a shipwreck, but I don't think seeds are in the loot table for shipwrecks. And I mean, that's how we would breed mushroom cows, so... We could go sailing a little bit just to find some really quickly, bring them back to our island. But I'm not sure how far away from the island I want to go in the first place. In hindsight, I probably just should have, you know, picked an island with some wheat on it or some seeds. We have wheat, though. How did I get wheat? Oh, a chest, I guess? But yeah, but like I said, I don't think you can find seeds in a loot table. I think wheat are in some loot tables like shipwrecks, but... Because I remember in previous videos, like some... You like can't get, what is it called? Grass. So you need to... I was using a mod where you need to like click it with seeds, but then seeds are also impossible to get in worlds where there's no grass. So it kind of led to the situation where... I really couldn't do anything. Can you bone meal moss and then the moss has seed on top of it? Because that could work. But then again, I feel like I would have thought of that last video, so I don't know if that does do anything. I could check though. Alright, I did look it up. You can get seeds off of bone milling moss blocks, I believe. So there is actually a way we can get everything we need at this island, I think, then without even leaving it, which is kind of a nice bonus. I think one thing we do need to get though is some coal so that like you guys can see better when I'm in a cave. So I might go ahead and just mine down somewhere a little bit, like a secondary staircase, and see if I bump into a different cave system just by pure luck. Which I mean isn't like super likely, but at the same time, I feel like if you dig down a staircase, you do find a cave like 90% of the time. So I would say it's worth a try. This is also in the opposite direction, so we're kind of going to... Oh, there's coal. We're gonna go into like a completely different, area of caves, because I mean, different direction, right? Obviously. I mean, I did find some coal already, which is a nice start. I do want to find a cave with like a lot though, so we can kind of stockpile it. And we need to find moss blocks anyway, so I'll definitely mine all of this, and this would be a really good start. We can get some torches off the bat, and you guys will finally be able to see it while I'm in a cave, because we're gonna spend the, first bit of the video in a cave, because we're on an island, so it's kind of inevitable. Because there's not much places to go above ground, so we're kind of stuck to mining stuff below the base. But let me make some torches and then find a cave. I did go ahead and make some torches, but I kind of have to just mine down now, which will probably take a while. I also decided that I'm going to use my stone pickaxe until it breaks, just in order to, I don't know, just finish using it up. I think I said the same thing earlier, but I still haven't broke it somehow. I should probably also go get some sticks, just for I have enough to make more tools, and I could grab some iron. I don't need to grab it just yet, but before I actually go down or commit to going into a cave, I will probably make sure I get those two things. And hopefully I find another coal vein. Okay, I really didn't find that much down there, so I think I'm gonna turn around at the top of the staircase and kind of go this way instead and see if I have any better luck. I didn't dig all the way down the other side, but I kind of want to find a cave that isn't at deep slate level if possible, because I'm trying to find moss, so to be able to find that, we're really gonna need to just find a lush cave. And I don't know, I think they spawn at all levels, but I feel like the moss is more common and higher up, so that's kind of what I'm looking for first. Well, I just found a vein of coal, so I'm at 28 total now. That is definitely good. And I've been using a couple torches just to keep everything lit up, but not too many because I also want to preserve them. There's also a cave right here. Okay, well, it looks like we're in the ocean, which I guess isn't too terrible. Maybe I should just kind of boat around the surface a little bit and see if I can actually find a real, like, lush cave from the top, or like one of the trees that tell you that there's one underneath you. Let me use some of my wood to make a boat then. We're going to be very low on wood, so I do need to get my crafting table. Hopefully that doesn't take too long to break. Okay, it won't at all. Then I've got to swim up to the surface. Hopefully we have enough oxygen for that. I'm definitely not going to though, so let me stop in my hole one more time. And we're 2 soups down, so I could go get more, but I don't want to waste the time going all the way back up, so I'm just going to swim to the ocean right here. I'm going to boat around a little bit just to kind of see what the surrounding terrain looks like, because I have a feeling there's not going to be a lush cave too close by to me. But yeah, we're going towards our nether portal, I guess, underneath it. I'm gonna boat past this a little bit. So there is some moss right here. There was a tree up top, so I made my way down here. I'm getting shot by monsters right now too, but I just figured I'd come down here pretty quickly because I don't want to like go too far away from the island and get like different blocks. But moss is definitely something necessary, and it's underground, so I don't think it's very bad to come get this. Oh, there's a zombie. I feel like I just put myself in a very terrible spot, like above a cliff. There's monsters coming to me. All I need is technically a couple of moss blocks, and that will be more than enough to like bone meal, but since we do kind of have a limited source of bone meal, it would be nice to get as many as possible. There's also some glowberries down here, so if I break enough of this and go down, I could get some of the glowberries, and hopefully I could like fight some of the monsters and find some skeletons, so that when we do get back, we can immediately get some seeds. Because I don't think I have any bones. I might have like one in a chest somewhere, but I don't think I have a stockpile of any. And even I don't even think I have one at that. I'm pretty sure I have 0, because I've only fought a couple skeletons since they don't really spawn near my mushroom island. I do have to make my way down as well, so I'm gonna slowly lower myself with these low berries. I've just gotta keep finding ones that are low enough to get down. Well, I think we're low enough to just drop as well, honestly. And I'll continue harvesting some of these berries by hand if I can jump up and break them. And then how many do we have? 11 so far, but there's a lot on the ground I can pick up as well. So let me run around and get all the stuff I knocked down a second ago. Then we have 29 glowberries. I'm going to eat a couple. And then 40 moss blocks, which honestly is not terrible, but I want a couple more than that if possible too. Oh yeah, and see there's actually seeds down here on top of these already, so we can get some of those and get a little bit of a head start of the seeds too. And then the seeds will just normally duplicate, but moss will be a nice block to build with too, so it's kind of like multiple nice reasons why I would want to get some of this. There's 2 monsters around here, but I found some diamonds, so I'm going to go ahead and harvest those too. I actually didn't bring any of my diamonds, so it seems like these will be 4 in total now in my inventory, which is not bad for going to a random cave to get moss. And we have 8 seeds, which like isn't a lot, but they're going to duplicate pretty quickly once we plant them, so I'm pretty okay with that amount. Okay, we're at almost 2 stacks of moss and 21 seeds. I'm going to get these diamonds because I do see them. I might look around and see if there was like a lava pool here. But other than that, I'm pretty ready to go back to my house, which is not very far away. Alright, and I'm back at my island with my moss. Just gotta go and put some of my stuff up now, and we also want to get some more mushrooms too. I was in a boat most of the time, so I didn't really use much food in the first place, but if I was running then, I would have used up a lot more. Which would have been bad, because I mean, mushroom stew is really our only source of food, and we have to be at the island to refill it. So I'm gonna put away some of these like tree saplings because I'm not gonna use those right now. Oh, I guess it's actually a source of wood though. So I mean, bamboo is not our only source of wood, but bamboo is kind of like a fun way to get wood. So I'm gonna continue using it as the main way for now. But those trees might definitely come in handy, especially if we want some leaves. I don't actually know what color leaves are on Mushroom Islands. I don't think they're gray though. I mean, I could understand if they're gray, but I feel like the moss is super vibrant. But then again, I don't know if moss changes in certain biomes. I think it's always the same. Because I've used it in like deserts and stuff before because it stays green. So I guess we would just have to place the tree to find out. But I'm not going to do that right now. You know, I also forgot to get skeletons while I was in that cave. So I guess we're only down to 6 bones. But also, I was only really need the bones in the first place to get seeds, which we already have. So never mind. I think I'm okay. I'm going to decide on a place for a farm now. I'm not exactly sure where I want to build one. And it's turning nighttime, which also reminds me, I don't know if we need to get a bed. Or if we can get a bed. Okay, we can. We just need to make 3 wool. And then we can use our bamboo planks. And then there we go. We can go ahead and sleep through the night now. Which will basically only have the purpose of making it lighter outside. Which is a good reason to sleep, though. Okay, I think honestly, like right here would be a good spot if we mine it down just a little bit to put a farm. I think we should probably mine this whole mushroom island down like 1 or 2 blocks. Every time I end up breaking blocks and trying to make it more even, I always regret how much I did it, so I'm gonna try to keep even more depth in this video than I usually do, but I still think we need to take off at least some, because, I don't know, just the Y variation is a little bit too much, I think, to be able to build on. I also have to keep working on that sugarcane and everything, so why don't we actually replant that before I continue building? And if any of this has grown, we can plant that back in. But I feel like the sugarcane here looks like way more vibrant than it usually does. So I don't know if it's changed on this mushroom island or what. Or maybe I'm just not used to it, I don't know. Looks like some of it also has grown to too high, so I'm gonna go along and get all of that. We can replant it on this coastline. Then as for the bamboo, it looks like some of this has grown too, so I definitely want to go through and break some of this. We could be using a sword, but I don't have one, so I'll just be using my axe, because I think it's a little bit faster than my fist. And breaking it with my fist is really slow, so I would rather break my axe than use my hand. Alright, I also need a crafting table because that did end up breaking it, so we could craft... Let's do an axe and a sword then, because I'm sure I'll probably end up using the sword if it's faster, which I know it is actually because I've used it before. And let's put away the carpet, and that's honestly probably fine for now. We don't need much inventory space for what we're doing. I guess we're going to pick up a lot of dirt, so why don't we put away a couple of mushroom stews, and I don't know, my inventory is honestly full. I guess diamonds, yeah, we don't need those. And lastly, of course, we can replant these 9 sugarcane. Probably just do it on this other side of the island because the other part behind us is getting pretty full. I think I'll take this bigler down in this kind of huge chunk right here, just down by 1 block, and kind of try to let all this spread over it. So I'm just gotta go all the way over here. I'm definitely gonna need a new shovel, and thankfully we do have the materials to craft that. I'll go ahead and upgrade to an iron shovel after this too, because why not? We basically have infinite iron. There's a lot in the caves below me that I've been getting. And even just in my chest and inventory, I think we have around like 24, which should be enough for some shovels. I think I'll also bring down some of these ledge blocks a bit to give myself some more room on this shore. I don't know if it'll end up looking good, but I'm going to go ahead and try it. So we just bring this kind of like 2 blocks away from the edge right here too. I think that would probably end up being pretty okay. Okay, I also kind of like planned all this out like I said I was going to do, and I do like how it looks. Maybe this layer could come down 1 more. I don't remember. Was I already doing that, or was this the layer? I mean, it's all mined out, so I assume, yeah, I finished it. I think 2 blocks up is going to be good enough, though, so I might try to see what it looks like if I do bring this down 1 more on the top. Just because I don't want to have too much variation, but like I said, I want to have more than before, because I always overdo it on my videos, I think. So I'm trying to learn from it and just have a couple extra layers, more than I usually would. But I do think it's going to be okay to bring it down 1 more, so hopefully I'm right about that. I would also kind of curve this over more and kind of change the way the island dents in on itself, if that makes sense. I think something like this is fine, honestly. Then we could also get this corner fixed up a bit so it kind of turns the same way, as well as this one all the way down here. And finally this one too as well. Then we kind of have like the same trend going on all throughout the side, which I assume is going to make it look better, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I assume I'm also not going to pin much down on this beach area, so maybe just it will end up being some sugarcane possibly. I can kind of narrow it down as well though. I'll just break those. There we go. I have a full inventory of dirt, and I believe it's like my 3rd shovel that I'm on, and I'm still breaking this 1 layer up here. We can also replace some of this stone on the ground with the grass. We don't want stone to be showing because that would make the build not look the best as it can. I'm also going to bring these mushrooms down if I get more. If I can craft those 10 blocks. If not, I don't know how we're going to get them. I guess Silk Touchy knew full mushroom trees, and silk touching this time would be the best way. I'm assuming if that's even possible. But I gotta empty my inventory. And we need to get silk touch pick before we do anything like that. Let's use the rest of our wood and make another chest because our inventory is very full. And then with all of that dirt put away, it is a lot more clean, but still, obviously, it could use a little bit of work. Let's keep the glow berries because we could actually use that as like a decoration later on rather than food, which it might be more valuable as a decoration than food. I also keep mispronouncing words so often recently. I'm not honestly sure why. And then, yeah, with this sword, we can break all of these trees very, very quickly, which is a lot better than using my axe or fist. Now I've just got to pick all this stuff up, and then we have a pretty good amount of wood, yeah. Almost 5 stacks. I assume after we pick all this up, we're going to have 5 or 6 stacks of bamboo, but there's only one way to find out. Okay, and then we had 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess I was definitely wrong. I did not guess 8 stacks. I think I said 4 or 5, but honestly, I already forget. Now let's craft the block of bamboo. 56. Wow, okay. We really got a lot of extra wood just now. I mean, we were barely surviving on wood. Now we have 56 bamboo logs. Or blocks of bamboo. I don't know what you would call it. And I do have more dirt I have to mine, even still after breaking all of that. So I'm going to get back to doing that. Which shouldn't take too much longer. There's not that much left right here. Only a couple more blocks. And it is all cleared out, so... Down here I was kind of thinking of making a farm type of thing. And what if we had like pillars like this versus this? I'm gonna do some testing for when I start building in a second. Like if we have a rim on the farm, which I think could look nice. Just kind of thinking what design would look best here. I mean, this design would be a bit harder because we have to place all of them at a slant. But if it looks better, it looks better. I mean, this has like a bunch of holes in it, so I almost think that that could look kind of weird. But who knows? Ooh, it is raining, but I came to the conclusion that you're not going to really be able to tell a difference from far away, but I still want to try and make it, I think, the slanted one, because I think it looks a little bit better. I also realized I've been saying but, or like, recently. I feel like I used to be good at not doing that, but I don't know, I've just been doing it more and more often. I mean, more and more often is also not proper grammar, but it's okay. Should I put a block here, maybe? And that could kind of... Oh no, I guess I should just probably start off doing another straight line. But this is also going to be like hanging on the side right here, so does that look weird, or... I mean, I guess there's only one way to find out, and that is to try to build it and fill this in. That is the wrong block. That is okay, it's going to be a quick fix. And then... Yeah, we should probably swap to doing them the other way. That would make more sense, because we're kind of turning this way now. Oh, for this block... I mean, I guess, yeah, we could just turn it like that. And then maybe that could be the end of this farm? I don't know. I just need a place to plant my wheat, okay? Maybe be a line in the back here as well. I mean, I feel like that could be not a terrible idea. I don't know, guys. I don't really have a plan going into this. I just thought it'd be nice to have a farm. And it might also be nice to have this not be like, you know, one block and then... Or I guess the word that would describe this best is I want it to be diagonal. Like a one block diagonal all the way across. So having these 2 block sections, we can have some 1 block sections, of course, but I think is going to be beneficial if we kind of change up the pattern that these blocks are placed at. We can have 2 there, maybe, and maybe, yeah, 2 more here works, 1 more here, and then I guess we kind of have to start on this other side to decide where we're going to place what next. We would probably want 2 here, 1 block there, 3. I'm just following the cliff side, by the way, for anyone curious. That's really the only thing I'm following while building this. I have no other idea than that. Again, then we're almost going to loop both these sides up. I mean, I'm pretty close to being able to do that. And then we actually have to indent here, okay? And then that is about it. I guess we need like 4 more blocks possibly to finish this. If I like the design. If not, we're going to have to break all of it, which would be okay with me. I just want to make something that looks good at the end of the day. So if it looks bad, I'm down to break it a bit. Let me go ahead and see. Let's get some more mushrooms too. And then let's actually go get some more bamboo so we can just go ahead and finish this, and I can kind of see what it looks like from there and decide, is this something I need to change or is this going to be fine? 16 more blocks is going to be more than enough for this. I mean, yeah, I don't even know what I would call this. I guess I should just go with a different sentence. 16 blocks will be more than enough to finish this outline. There you go. Well, I decided I think if we push this back 1 more block, it would probably be for the best. So I'm going to do that. For better or for worse, I don't know. Also, let's change this to being a straight ahead line. Or actually, I mean, maybe the thing that was wrong was this, maybe we just need a block not touching it right there. That's maybe what I was not liking about it. I need to stop saying too. It's actually starting to not make me mad, I'm joking, but I don't know why I keep saying it. Okay, I think the thing I do need to change then is probably bringing this out a little bit quicker. Just to kind of, I don't want to be indenting as much. I think that's what it is. So right now, like, really goes inward again. I wanted to kind of push out that, I don't know, makes sense. I just did it again too, okay? It's okay. So let me continue these down the line right here. And that's honestly probably better, right? That's kind of what I was wanting to go for. Gotta place some more dirt in all these blocks before I can tilt it and add some water in, and then add the wheat, of course, because that's what this is for. So we should probably just go ahead and place all of that in there, because why not? I don't know if it's gonna grow into mycelium. I don't know if we can stop that. I don't really know how mycelium works in the first place. I mean, there's a chance that it could, like, infect the crops and make it so we can't grow anything here. I don't know. But do I really realistically think that's gonna happen? I don't think so. So I think I'm good. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was the case, right? Let's make a stone hoe. All of the hoes are the same speed, so we might as well not use our precious iron on one of them. We can just get away with using a stone one. Then we can tilt. Oh, you can't tilt mycelium. That's interesting. We can turn it into a path block and then do it. But can we see, will it spread onto the blocks that are already, like, 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be the 4th block right there. So we could kind of get a bucket of water to start off keeping some of these blocks and testing to see, well, like, does mycelium, like, infect it or anything? That is what we want to test. People that know that isn't a thing are probably think I'm crazy, but I just feel like it could be a feature. Like, tell me that wouldn't make sense. Like, mycelium infects your crops. Like, that makes sense. I just don't use mycelium, so I just genuinely wouldn't know. But I feel like it could be a thing. I mean, at the same time, I know it's not a thing. Like, I'm very certain it isn't, but, you know, you still gotta test and look out for it. I'm always thinking ahead. And that's all I do in my inventory, but I do have way more in my chest over there, so maybe we can just count out some of the water spots. I think we would need 4 blocks, so if you just could kind of go to another corner, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then where would this get us? I mean, obviously this corner probably needs a dedicated one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, that's kind of close to that other thing, though. I hate doing water on the farms, I'm not gonna lie. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. What about right here? That would get us 1, 2, 3, 4 to that corner. That's probably a good spot for another water bucket, to be honest. Let's try right there. We can place it. Mycelium, like I said, we have to till with a block first, so I don't really want mycelium to continue spreading. At the same time, I can't really do anything about it, so it might just be the type of thing that I have to deal with. We might just have to use 2 durable uses, one on a shovel and one on a hoe, to deal with it, because that's what I have to do already anyway. So then all these blocks should be reached by the water, so that's good. And then where would the next water over here have to be? 1, 2, 3, 4. That block is reached, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, did I already have a spot for one here? Nice. Unless that's just random and it's a coincidence. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I did. Nice. Okay. So let's go through and get all of these blocks finished then. I'm just gonna leave the mycelium as path blocks for now if we don't have a water source nearby it. It's nice living on an island too, where I can just get mushrooms too constantly. Like, food is not a problem up here. If I leave or go in a cave, you know, it's more of an issue, but I mean, it's just infinite supplies of it here. We're getting a good amount of sugarcane. Like, we're gonna get piled up on that, but I think we're gonna start falling behind on soon is the leather. So we need to get these browse. We need to get these cows put up in a pen. We need to get this wheat growing. Then we can get that silk touch, which should make the mushroom part of the video easier. Like, I just want to build mushrooms, slap some on top of a house or something. Okay, let's get another water bucket and see if I can finish this then, because we're making some good progress on the actual water blocks. I might cut this out real quick because it's boring, so I'll see you guys when I finish my water. Or actually, this was supposed to be a block, right? Oops. Okay, it's definitely not perfect, but I think 2 more pieces of water here and in this other spot should finish the entire farm. As for, like, water sources that are necessary, I could probably replace all of them and make it, like, super perfect and uniform, but I never do that, and I don't really care if it's not like that, to be honest. As long as the farm works, I'm okay with it. Okay, my sword is about to break, so I should make any one of those if I'm gonna get some more wood. I don't know if I'll get more wood this second, but I'll probably definitely get more wood at some point, so it's good to make a new one either way. And I did finish tilting all of the blocks over here. I kind of want to show that off really quickly. Yeah, there you go. So now we just need seeds, and I feel like we had more than 21, so I'm gonna check my chest. But maybe I also only had 21. That actually makes more sense. Because I'm thinking I had 24, but why would I put 3 seeds in a chest? That just doesn't make any sense. Okay, yeah, that is all I have, which is honestly a pretty good amount though, so I think I did some good work earlier. It's gonna take a bit for this farm to go into its max potential though. I'm also gonna go ahead and replant a bunch of sugarcane throughout the edges of the base. Just because, of course, like I said, we want to get as much as possible as fast as possible, which will only be doable from planting mass amounts of sugarcane on my little beach side right here. Okay, perfect. And then if I can just break probably all of this bamboo, honestly. I don't know if it fits here, but we could always place it back if it does. Or you know what? Honestly, maybe it does kind of fit in a patch on this coast side right here, whatever you might call it. Let's try to plant it here and see if it looks good, just for like aesthetic purposes. Not for harvesting though. And that is probably a fine patch, I would think. Maybe like that. Okay, I'm gonna go for that for now. Okay, I kind of wanted to mine this out now, like a block or two, because I think it'd be nice to build like some sort of like house or structure over on this like big, I don't know, I guess you could call it a hill. That would be the best way to describe it. But yeah, it's just a little bit too, well, I mean, not flat, because like I like mountains, right? But it's just, there's not enough space at the top layer right now to build anything on, so that's why I think I should remove the top layer to her. I think I'm going for 2 layers to start, but maybe I'll do more, but again, I'm not honestly sure. I think 2 should be more than enough. So let me go ahead and break all this. I'm also on like my 4th shovel, I think, or 5th, I don't know. That's a lot of shovels. Okay, I think I need to break some of these mushroom blocks, or not some of them, but mainly just this big one right here. It's kind of in the way of where we want to build a house or start building some sort of structure. So it definitely has to go. I've also got to make sure I'm harvesting all my sugarcane and stuff, and we need to make a cow pen, yeah. Why don't, before I make a house, I pick where I want a cow pen to go? Because once we get wheat, we want to start breeding them, because we're behind in leather. So we definitely want to get started. Let me kind of find a spot that feels good, and we'll prioritize that until we get it made. Okay, maybe somewhere like right here would be okay. I kind of want to have a path block though too, leading you around. So let's kind of put that in and see if it ends up looking good. Maybe the color will just be really ugly and I will remove this, I don't know. But there's only one way to find out. And move cows, please. I need some more room right here. Excuse me. Yeah, I think something just like this is going to be more than okay. And then we can once again loop around the corner right here. Yeah, I think that's big enough. I was thinking of extending it, but 2 blocks wide is like, I mean, this is a little bit tight, but then again, it looks fine, honestly. And I can change it if I want to in a bit. And can we loop this side around too? And that should tell me, is this going to look good, or do I need to kind of break all of this to come up with a different plan? It's just having path blocks connect the base. I've talked about this in previous videos, but I don't know if it has any truth to it, but I feel like it just connects the base up and it makes everything like feel connected. It just gives, I don't know how to put it into words, but it just gives the base just a way better vibe. Instead of just being a bunch of random stuff built on an island, it's more like connected, and it just feels more, for lack of a better word, like fleshed out. I don't know if that's the saying. If that's not the saying, my bad. I don't know if it is, okay? I think that's the saying. I kind of made it turn around this way. Kind of ended up looking weird though, so I wonder if I should just keep it straight. And then I guess we can go around this mushroom. It'd be nice to keep some. So something like this. And then we can have this one come straight over here and connect up with this too. Something like that. Okay, well, I think that's going to be fine. We do also need to break some mushrooms here if we decide on this though. Actually, we could leave the mushrooms inside the middle of the pen, I bet. Okay, let me open my chest. I just remembered I'm going to have to... Well, I'm going to need some more iron, that's what I'm saying. And where's my lava? Okay, right here. Probably need more than that too, but I'm getting like new pickaxe and stuff. But honestly, we can probably just get a diamond pickaxe though, so let me do that. And then I want to also make some cobblestone walls. I think like some nice cobblestone in the gray is going to look good in this mushroom biome. I could be wrong on that, and if I am, I can just change it, but I'm going to start by placing Oh, yeah, look at this. Like, how do we even go about that? Because obviously, if we do that, it'll be ugly. So I guess we just have to skip that. I leave those 2 blocks open. There goes my iron pick. We've got our diamond one, though. Then let's continue bringing this all the way across. I should also have some spots for fence gates, so if I can start incorporating those in, I think it would be good. And bamboo fence gates are going to be the easiest choice for us. And it kind of fits the theme if that's what we've been using anyway, so I'm going to use those again. Need a couple more sticks. Okay, 4 fence gates will be enough for now, but I assume we're going to place more than that. I mean, yeah, let's have 1 fence gate here so you can kind of get out. And then there's already so many cows in here, so if we block these guys in fast enough, we're going to have a nice starting point of cows. I do need more fence though, 30 more. I might be just about enough, but I might also need to craft a couple more than that. Alright, we have some brown mushrooms. I accidentally messed up the path. And there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like 8 or 9 mushroom cows are already in there. I don't know if this even looks good though, so I'm going to place in some fence gates, the 3 I have left, and then I'm going to look. Is this ugly or will this work? Especially if I mix in like some... And are there andesite walls? I think there are. Okay, I've got to break some bamboo because we're out. I need more fence gates, and I do think it's going to look okay. Like I looked to the farm a little bit just now, and it looks fine. I think we should mix in some andesite and see if that helps it a little bit more. My only complaint would be it looks a little bit too clunky. I could show you guys one over there and explain it better, but other than that, I mean, it's fine. It's a nice cow farm, especially just to get started. We could always revamp it, move it, change it up a bit, anything like that. Preferably not, of course, but we will always have the option. It'll be easier to change it now, though, so I'm going to see, is there some way I can fix it? I'm going to do that before I go get andesite. But yeah, the thing I was talking about is that, it's just like clunky like this, you know, one block, it changes, if that makes sense. So like I might bring some of these walls in to give some more like transition room. That would be the best way I would know how to describe it. Yeah, like there we go. I think that is a bit better. Yeah, this corner is pretty bad too, but I think we can fix that by doing something like this, bringing that out another block, and then this is the last side where we could try to make a little bit of a change. I guess we would break this one, yeah, okay. And then this one gets broken as well, and then probably like this one. Oh, not that one. Oh, but we still have a 2-block gap here. Okay, there. I mean, that's a little better, I think. Let me place in some more fence gates there. I think that's a good spot for them, that's why. I could find like a brown mushroom right here too, actually. Do we have bone meal on us? We don't. If I break the red one in the middle of the farm, because I was thinking if we already have all the red mushrooms in there, maybe it'll be better to have brown mushrooms grow nearby. So let me break this whole tree really quickly. I'm gonna go get bone meal this mushroom too. I have a couple things I'm trying to do, so I should probably do them one at a time. We'll start by breaking this, then I'll make the fence gate, and then I'll grow that mushroom. Ooh, we need a new axe. I'm just gonna make a stone one because I don't have diamonds or iron on me, and the stone one lasts me long enough. I mean, I haven't really been using an axe, so, and there's not really mobs or trees. All right, perfect, and we get some extra red mushrooms, so I'm definitely not complaining about that. And then if we just put down this here, make some sticks. Probably a couple more sticks than that would be nice. This bamboo gives like no blocks, it's crazy. And then we can just make the max fence gates, why not? 13. I'm sure we'll end up using all of them somewhere. And then this is the one spot I wanted to place gates. There's more spots, of course, but like right here is fine. There's just like this little like section of moss you can stand on before these gates, so I think it looks especially good because of that. And then let me find my bone meal. I have a couple bones in my chest. But yeah, and then we should check the wheat too. And I've got to continue harvesting all my sugarcane when it grows and keeping it in a chest. I don't really want to make a bigger farm, so I think I'm just going to rely on harvesting this over and over again. It looks like a lot of it is like 3 high now, so let me go around the island real quick before we get that bone meal and get all of this. Okay, I've got 2 stacks of sugarcane almost from all that, so that's good. And then let's get... I mean, hopefully this doesn't take more than a couple bone meal, right? I guess I can bring 6 in case, but if it takes more than 6... I'm hoping it takes a single bone meal if it can grow. I don't know how mushrooms work. I don't know if I've ever bone mealed a mushroom. I'm just assuming it's possible too. Okay, it only took 2. Nice. That is exactly what I was thinking. Let me see if that kind of looks like what I would expect it to. I think it'd be kind of nice to put like a mushroom right here as well, maybe. Or like right here, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna hope that's okay. And then let's break this red mushroom in the middle of the farm. Kind of see if that is more of the vibe I would be going for. Or maybe we could leave a red mushroom in the middle of this farm if I do want to as well. I don't really mind. We'll need some silk touch for the stems to kind of artificially bring them down. That'll just give more room, which I think is definitely a good idea. I mean, I could have done with the brown mushrooms, but the brown mushrooms are already pretty tall. So yeah, I think they're good like that. There's also a lot more sunlight I can get to the pen now since those two red ones in the middle are gone. Oh, did that cow just walk in? Nice. There's so many cows over there on my house spot too. We can move so many guys in here. I mean, we actually have wheat, so I could do that right now if I wanted to. And we have some wheat that has grown. So I think that's like 6 pieces total. I mean, nothing amazing, but we can replant, 7 wheat. Which might not sound like a lot, but then, you know, we break it again, we can replant 14. I mean, it's going to start duplicating quick, but for now, we're like barely surviving in the wheat category. Let me make a little way to get in with some cobblestone and lead as many cows into here as possible. Just to get them all in the same spot, I think would be really useful. Okay, there we go. There's 2. Let's go get some more. Okay, did I actually just feed one of my cows back since I'm going to feed another one and hope that they breed? Okay, well, they actually did just breed. Nice. So, I have 1 wheat, but you know, I have some in my chest, of course. And we just bred 1 cow, so we've got 1 out the way. I would call that a win. 1 more wheat has grown too. We get 2 more seeds for that, 3 total. There's nothing better than slowly growing your wheat farm from only a couple seeds. It's the best feeling ever. And we have some like single shurikens that have grown. I'm not too like well, I forget. I don't really know what the word would be. I'm not too. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to say. I don't know what's been wrong with my head lately. I just can't think of sentences. I don't know. Maybe it's a not enough sleep or something like that. But now that the cow farm is done, I think we could probably move on to doing something like... Oh, wait, let me remove this first too. But something like my house, maybe, because that's what we were going to do before. I realized that's probably a better idea to build the cow farm first. Let me also make a little bit of a path this way. We can reconnect it right up here. And can we like kind of fill in this pit? I think that would probably be better than having it here, honestly. I don't think we need a random water ravine next to our base. And mobs don't really spawn anyway, so we don't have to worry too much about anything getting through. Okay, there we go. Oh, hello, cow. Oh, why are you stuck down there? Sorry, get out. I don't want to lock him under the water. That like feels wrong. Okay, there we go. The cow got out. And then can you fix this terrain right here? I mean, honestly, that's fixed enough to me. That looks fine. I mean, we can brown this out a little bit right here too, but other than that, that is going to be good enough. And then we probably want like some slabs or something to take this down a bit, a little more casually, so you don't just have to jump every time. So 2 bamboo stairs right there, and then we slowly transition it into a path leading to here, which will also have 2 bamboo slabs. And then, oh, that looks bad. Then we can get up here a lot easier, which will be our house or whatever. You know, I haven't decided yet, but it might be time to start building that. All right, so of course, if we want to build a house, we're gonna need to start collecting some bamboo, which is a timely process, but we can definitely start by just breaking everything we have and seeing where that kind of gets us. I should probably also go into my little hut right here and put away some of my inventory things where we can pick up the bamboo in the first place, like granite and diorite. We don't need any of that right now. Beef is pretty useless. The wheat we're not using. Yeah, I'll just put away some of this and then we can chop down the bamboo in a second here. Oh yeah, and my iron will be done, right? We can take that bucket and fill it with lava at some point when we go over to the nether portal. If we even ever go over there for any reason. If not, I'll wait till I go out of my way to get there. And can we craft an extra sword? Because we're going to need that either way, I believe. Okay, there we go. Then let me go around my base and break every single bamboo that's here. And let's see how much does that actually get us in terms of blocks. To start building a base, I think like a stack would be okay, but to build like a real outline and start doing some work on it, I think we're gonna need like 3 stacks if I had to have like a rough guess. So I guess the goal is to get somewhere between 2 to 3 stacks where we can start building this thing. If we get 1 stack, we can make like a really rough outline and then kind of like wait till we get some more. Okay, there goes the first sword. I think we're gonna need more, honestly, but we can work with what we have for the time being. All right, I chopped all of these down too. Hey, actually, this is the one I wasn't gonna even harvest. This was for show, but that wasn't that hard to harvest. Because I mean, it was like a weird angle, so I figured I might as well just leave it. But I didn't even realize till after because I just remembered. So, you know, we can harvest it, why not? Unless we plant like a couple pieces, just to make sure it's as dense as possible. And I believe we have 2 more little sources of bamboo back here. One up there, which is smaller, and one down here, which is probably the biggest we have, and like out of all of them. Let's also craft another 2 swords because we're gonna use them at some point anyway, and that's the rest of the sticks we have on us at the immediate moment. And I'll go through and break it first, and then pick it up. Maybe that's easier. And you can definitely plant way more bamboo too, depending on how it looks. Like, it might look really nice to have like a huge patch back here, and we could fill like this entire backside of the mountain. Again, I'll have to figure out, but it could be something worth looking into. Alright, there we go. All of that bamboo is chopped down. Now we just gotta collect it. It's also looking pretty good. Like, I think we have at least 1 stack so far. So, if I had to guess, I think we're gonna get a stack and a half of blocks. I mean, I've already cut down most of them, so it is a pretty educated guess at that. And the last little patch right here. Let's go ahead and go through this. And there we go. We can just place a crafting table down in the middle of this area. And how many bamboo blocks are we gonna get? Okay, a stack in 50. That is definitely pretty good. And then we can start laying out some sort of house here. That's gonna be the best idea, I believe. So why don't we like start with, I want it to be like a really weird structure. Like I've never built before. Like something super, super weird. Let's start with like a 5x5 block right here. Yep, there's 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 once again. That's the wrong block. And then we can kind of start by building this up. Maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it genuinely is gonna be like a 5x5 block, I guess. Let me just get all these sides finished because I want to change it as I go, because I really want to put a lot of effort into the structure, trying to get something that I can be proud of at the end of these 100 days. So let me just build this whole thing. I might bring it down a block too, like maybe this is just too tall, I don't know. And then how is that kind of looking? I mean, yeah, it kind of depends what we build after, because right now it's just like a little square, which doesn't really mean or look like anything. Let me get some more mushrooms too. It's also turning nighttime. But I have an idea for what I'm going to do next. And I hope I have enough room for this, actually. I don't know if I do. We're getting pretty tight on space. So the idea would be to bring a wall out right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then, yeah, depending on how much room we have, we could put a pillar here, which it looks like we kind of have to. Unless we bring this whole mountain out a couple blocks, which is honestly possible. I don't know. Maybe we should bring the mountain out then, just for the sake of having a cooler shape. Also, should we kind of like double pillar it instead, like, or like bring it back a block here, so it's kind of like there's just more to work off of. It's a little more disconnected. Let me show you guys what that might look like. Just gotta break some of this bamboo, which does actually take a while. Once we break this axe, I can make a diamond axe, so that should hopefully help a little bit. And there we go. Let's just stack down and break this now too. All right, that's 6. That's 7. And then there would be another pillar right here, I guess, which we can wait for. Yeah, I think that looks better. It gives it more depth because there's a little corner now for it. So I would think that is a little bit better. And we could bring this out a couple blocks, but at the end of the day, I think we just want to bring it like 1 or 2 blocks just for the sake of like having more room here for the bases and like hanging off the cliff, but not to expand it more. I think we're kind of capped to doing it this wide. Okay, there we go. That's probably better for now. And let's get some blocks in this bottom piece. Okay, then right here we need a couple as well. Yeah, something just like this, I think will be fine, hopefully. 2 blocks here, 3 blocks here. No, I mean, I'm honestly not liking how this is looking at all, but it's okay. That's fine for now. Like maybe like 3 more here then? Or why don't we just bring this all the way across like that? Okay, I mean, that feels a bit better. I'll leave it like that for now. We're running out of bamboo. Like 56 blocks isn't a lot, so why don't we build the rest of this structure then from the top? Oh, that's the wrong block. So it would be this block that I stack up on instead. And then if we kind of just bring it over this way, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 again, maybe? I mean, yeah, we're kind of stuck in making it 7 wide, right? Because the thing ends right here. We could make it like 5 blocks wide, but you know, 7 is probably good. Then we could do have like a second floor type of thing. I mean, we can just place this pillar in the side of the mountain too, like I just did. So we don't have to like expand the entire side again. And then can we just make maybe this go out this way? And all the way to the back, maybe? And what else would you do? I mean, we can like copy the pillars and like do something like this, probably. Just to keep it like even and nice. Will that end up being the best idea? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. And then this would go all the way over once again to right here. We can stick that pillar into the ground. And then that's going to be it for bamboo for now. We have 3 blocks, which we can just start a pillar with. I mean, that looks like an okay structure and shape. I don't know. I mean, I tried. It isn't as crazy as I was thinking in my head, but I'm thinking we keep this as like a first floor thing, and then the rest of the building maybe kind of turns into like a bigger second floor. I don't know. I might actually change this so it's not mirroring this and it's like straight back, just so we have more room. But then again, I'll have to get to that when I get there, because I don't know what I'll do just yet exactly. Let me get some more mushrooms too. I've put most of my cows in this pen, but looks like there's a couple wandering around still, which is fine by me. This might actually be the one that was stuck in the water. One of these guys. Then we need to definitely make sure we're getting our wheat. So let me harvest all of this stuff right here. And then replant some of the seeds. Slowly growing our wheat field. That is the goal. I might just wait a second and like go through my chest. I don't know. Because we kind of need the wheat to grow. Or, sorry, the... what is it called? The bamboo. So I might just sit down here, go through my chest, make some plans, and kind of have some time pass. Okay, I did leave my character in Minecraft for a bit because I had some things to do in real life. But for you guys, it was half a second. So I'm back. But, I mean, I'm assuming all of our bamboo should be fully grown at this rate. So let's go ahead and go harvest it. That will help us a lot with building. Let's start with this one right here. Looks like it grew pretty high, which, you know, of course, that's what I was expecting. How much will we get this time? I don't know. Maybe 2 stacks and 13 blocks would be my guess. Pretty exact, but if I got it exactly right, that would be pretty crazy. So I'm gonna guess 2 stacks and 13. I mean, I could do the math of the exact amount of that, but I'm not doing that. That's pointless. Actually, let me do it just to prove I can. 64 by 64 is 128. Plus 13 would be 131 and 141. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's it. That's also very basic math, so that'd be pretty sad if I got it wrong. Let me collect all of this, and I will see you guys when I have the final bamboo count, or when I'm crafting it. Then we can sit in the suspense together if I got it right. I'm gonna have to craft some preemptively though, because my inventory is gonna get full. I can only assume. Well, I already have a full inventory again, so I think this is kind of a sign that my math was probably wrong. Ooh, my guess was wrong. Or not math, because like, I was guessing, so the math was right. I think. But my guess was wrong. I guess that's the rest of the bamboo, right? So that is the rest of the bamboo. And can we actually collect all this sugarcane as well? Oh, my wheat has grown too. Nice. That's actually really good for me. We can continue breeding the cows and get it silk touch pickaxe probably soon, because we're going to need that to build the mushroom houses, of course. So it's just going to be a very important thing to have as soon as possible. And all this sugarcane is helping me get that. So let me just go around and get all this really quickly. Alright, and then we have like, I don't know, like almost 3 stacks of sugarcane or something. I forget, because I put some in the chest already, I believe. But we have like almost 3 stacks of blocks. I guess not almost 3 stacks of blocks, but 2.5 stacks. Which is going to be more than enough to start building with again, I think. Let me get some bamboo. What does just stripped bamboo look like? Okay, that's probably better to put up here. So I want to stack up a little bit. Alright, then I kind of want to just try making some pillars this way. And once I place all of this across, of course, we're going to go ahead and strip it with our axe and see, does this look good? And should we pursue a build that looks like this? I mean, it reminds me of my ocean only video, which I actually really liked. So I'm going to continue going for something like in this style. We can also finish this beam, I guess. Oops. And I don't know, the sideways roof, like the only concern I have is like, it might end up being like a weird shape. But then again, I feel like I could also just have like 3 separate quadrants. If that kind of makes sense, do you understand what I might mean? Is this an even platform? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it is uneven, which could probably actually be pretty interesting. So I'm not going to fix it or anything, because having uneven stuff and even stuff, usually mixing up in your build, I feel like is going to be a good way to make things look a little bit different. I think I could start with 1 high pillars on these to kind of connect up the walls. We can have like a little lookout area. We can have a door right here. And then this one will have to go up like, I guess, I don't know. Maybe we'll leave this one at 1 high for now, because we could always actually not really do anything to this too. But for this one, I feel like we almost kind of need like a room to go into from this balcony to get up and to go into this area. So I would say the minimum we can do that is with a 4 high wall. We'll have 3 high, and then the 4th block is going to be the beam. And let's kind of see if this starts looking what I imagine it to be looking like. Then we got 2 more sides we gotta do this pillar on. It is a rectangle too, so like again, it's an interesting shape that I haven't used in this build yet, I think. And alright, I think that's okay. Maybe I should get some walls in there to kind of officially decide if this is gonna look good. I mean, in hindsight, I probably could have made the lower floor a little bit smaller and the higher one like 1 more tall, but I'm gonna see if this looks fine now. And we could always redo it. You know, part of me really wants to redo the entire build and move it down like a block or 2, but I'm not going to do that because it would literally take me forever. So let's just go ahead and building, that is not a sentence, but let's go ahead and start building the outline and stuff here. I was thinking of maybe having like a window up there, like some fence where you can kind of see through. I think that would give like a cool vibe. If I could make some fence to test that, I think that would be beneficial. Alright, 18 fence is definitely enough. I could also use just glass, like that might honestly be better, but for now we can use what we have. I don't know, does that give off a good look too? Honestly, I'm unsure. I could add in some like stairs above to kind of like cap it off so it feels more like a roof, if that makes sense. Like that might help it be more roof-like. Or actually, wait, let me make a couple more stairs. And I was thinking for this general area here, we could actually just have it be slabs. Like let me show, and actually let me just execute on my idea here and see if it ends up looking good. So we were gonna have like slabs going up next, and then I can place them on all these blocks. So it's basically the roof on this side. It's just a way smaller roof. Because I can't have this go up another 2 floors. The building would be way too big. But I think this is a good compromise. And having stairs first kind of curves it more. So I almost think that's a good idea as well. Let me try to put those stairs on this side. Or I can copy them over. I almost just fell. I do have to break 2 stairs now, but that is not a big deal. And let's bring the stairs all the way over to the other side. And then we do have enough to start on the slabs on this layer. And we can place them all on the 3rd layer at least too. Hopefully we can just finish this, but before I try to finish it, I might take a little break here and try to do this wall. Because I think deciding what the wall is going to be, it could be pretty important. Like, could something as boring as this be good enough? Let's see. Or should I add in another block? Because I really want to have more than just a boring block palette. I just wonder, like, what block would fit in with this green here? I could try some crazy stuff. I really want to move up and, you know, experiment with more palettes and not have, like, such boring builds. So I might try something crazy. Like, I'm thinking, like, what if I use, like, diorite? I don't know. Would that look bad? I don't know, but there's only one way to find out, and that's to try. So let me grab my diorite. The chest is actually over here. I mean, it's nice that my chest is right below my house. I didn't really plan for that, but I will take the convenience. We have, like, 20 diorite. I feel like this is gonna look really ugly. Can we get other blocks to try with? We have moss, which is a greener block we could put as the walls. Even we have granite, which I doubt will look good. Andesite, cobble, deep slate. Can we make like a different version of the deep slate as well? Like deep slate bricks. I think that's too black to put next to green. Like I'm not a color expert or like a color theory expert or anything like that. I just basically did the same thing twice. But I know that, I mean, my brain is telling me that black and green is gonna go good together. That's all. Yeah, here we go. White, black. I don't think either of those look good. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know if any of it will look good. I mean, the stone makes sense in a house this big too. Like, I just think having like this big, heavy stone on top of like bamboo wood. I mean, your builds don't have to make sense, of course, too. I'm not really a believer in that, but I don't know. It's just in this scenario, maybe it's better if they do. I mean, like andesite just doesn't cut it for me there. It's just not looking good. Is there like any other, like brick? Brick is also kind of the same problem. It wouldn't look very nice. Gravel. I mean, like coarse dirt walls. Would that be bad? Mud bricks could be cool, but I don't think green and mud bricks will go good together. So that's kind of the problem I'm facing here. Yeah, dirt just looks like it's not finished. Well, while I wait, I can do the railings on this block. And we can leave this open for now so we can get to the roof easier. Oh yeah, the moss. That's what else I was going to try. I mean, because moss honestly kind of makes sense since it's like very lightweight. It's the green. It's a different texture of green, but still it is green. I mean, I don't know. It's just, does that look good is the question. Can we kind of test this side by side with just the normal bamboo like this? Does it just look better to use bamboo on bamboo? If it does, I can just do that. You know, I did actually end up deciding. I just thought about it, and I think the moss up here in this floor right here is going to look good, because we don't want the whole build to be the same, like the walls being the same as the floor. I don't know. We need some variety, right? So let's just do the moss here, and we're going to have to farm more moss up, which, I mean, it's not a terrible process, but it's going to be a process for sure. Could I make some doors? I don't know. Like, this is so hard to make like a door that looks good right here. I mean, what do I do, like this? Does that look fine? I mean, honestly, that looks fine, I think. And I want to have a normal stair thing at the top of this. Like, there we go. Like a normal stair roof that will go kind of like that. I think that'll finish this off. Kind of connect everything up. I mean, that's the idea, at least. I don't know if I actually will. Let me continue this roof too. Okay, we can. And the roof will actually end right here, which is kind of perfect for the roof above it. Let me just continue this all the way over. Seems like we need some more oh no, we have more slabs. Okay, good. We're running out of wood, but thankfully it's been growing. You know, I also just realized I never got the wheat. So I should probably take a break and go do that because we needed to keep growing again to be able to breed those cows. So let me get on that. And like I said, every single piece is grown because, you know, we went AFK, so we're going to have a big harvest here. You guys could see what the size of the farm was before, and let's see how big will it get when we replant all of these seeds. And I'll check in 1 second how much wheat I actually got from all of this too. I'm guessing it's going to be like, I don't know, like 27? 39, okay. I was a little bit wrong on that. And actually, this is how big it got, so that is a huge improvement, so I'm definitely happy with it. Let me bring the cow into the pen. And then let me also breed all of the cows already in here. Whoa, calm down, everybody. Please don't do that. I break this as well. Okay, I'm gonna use up all of my wheat just because it makes the most sense. We want to get these guys populated. I mean, that just sounds wrong. I don't know, but you know, of course, the more cows there are, the easier it is to breed more of them. That's just how it works. So I'm gonna use every single piece of wheat that I can for that reason, and I guess I already did. I mean, no other cow wants to eat it, so we actually have like 12 left, which is gonna be nice for when we have to breed them again soon. I'll probably wait till all of our wheat grows. I don't know. We're behind on wheat, so it's tough. I'm gonna get rid of this beef in my inventory as well and just eat it now. I guess I could keep it in melted though, so I don't know. I guess I'll do that instead. Mushrooms too is a better food source. And let me craft some more stairs to finish the first half of this bottom side, bottom ledge of this roof, whatever. And you can actually jump up from the bottom, which is really cool. Hopefully we can go out from our like balcony. Let me test it. Oh, that's a tight jump, especially if there's fence there. I guess we would be able to do this and then like that and then get to the roof. You know, you can do it. It might be a little bit of a hard jump though. Let me place those 2 stairs on the front, and we're basically gonna have to wait till we get more bamboo to finish like the entire top roof, which I'm fine with, honestly. I think that's gonna be a stair. We could start the inside though, and then this will be a stair, of course. Then these will be blocks. Then 1 less block at the top. That should be the outline for the wall. You know, I guess arguably I could make it out of moss, like the insides of the block. I don't know if it makes sense with the like door and stuff, but I mean, yeah, actually that probably looks better. I'll leave it like that. I like that. We need some more fence. Yeah, I mean, for a couple of the things we just need wood for them, so I could harvest some of that again. And why don't we replant some bamboo too if we have any? Do we have any laying in the chest? We have 49. So I think if we add in an extra patch that just sits in front of the house for now, we can make it look pretty uniform too. There's just a 3 long row. This will help us get more bamboo because we are in pretty desperate need of it at the moment with the buildings we're doing. There we go. And then we can probably do like a 2 wide one too. Why not? Just all the way across here. Then I could just wait for that to kind of grow. I mean, from afar, this looks pretty nice. I wonder, like, should we do like a different design for these beams right here too? I mean, we have a little bit of wood to work with, so I'm gonna do some testing, I think. Like, I wonder if, I don't know, like something like that. The bottom is just glass in these blocks, like a huge open window. I think that could look really nice, honestly. And then for this, like, what if, I don't know, what if we do this? I'm just gonna try it. 2 trapdoors, and then what is the bottom block gonna be? I don't know, like deep slate or something? I don't know. I'll think of that later, okay? But for now, I mean, that looks like a pretty nice entrance to me, I gotta be honest. I think I nailed it. I think I hit the nail on the head or something. I don't know. This part could also be open from the top. Like, we could have like some post railings, whatever you might call those, kind of rounding it out. And there could just be an open space here and another window here. I feel like I built like this exact house in a previous video. I don't remember what video it was though. Or maybe I just built it in my own time. I don't know. I just remember this build, like this concept of the underneath part from something. You know, actually, that may have not been a video. I'm kind of remembering it now. I think it was for a winter village. But that looks pretty nice to me. We can use some trapdoors. Can I have like some more beaming? Could we have the trapdoors on this layer going across to have like a genuine beam could be cool. And then this wall, of course, would probably be the wood again, I would only assume. Not entirely sure on that either, though, yet. But we need a lot more wood. We need to get all of this floor removed so we can place a real flooring in. So let me start by doing that while we wait for bamboo. Or, you know, I can harvest some more bamboo right now. I think I stopped because I remembered about my wheat. But I never can continue getting the bamboo that's here. So let me get it before I can keep growing. That is an important thing to remember to do as well. Okay, I need to empty my inventory. I mean, I'm mining bamboo, but it's so full. So let me just get a couple things out of here and I'll keep mining it. But the good news is that we have 64 bamboo blocks. Not bad at all. There's also like some more random sugarcane, but honestly, I think we're fine. I don't need to go harvest all the sugarcane again yet. I can do it soon, but I'm gonna try to build more of the base first. I think I would rather do. That's kind of my main focus at the moment. I want to try to finish it. We could also go get more lava and sand, so I'm gonna do that too, so we can start melting it and putting it in that main window and just, you know, a couple different spots too, just so we can kind of continue getting an idea of what this is looking like and change it from there. Whatever I see that seems like it would need to be changed, I don't know. I'm gonna go a little bit far away too, like hopefully we can find some sand near the lava. I mean, yeah, there's a thing right there that we could probably steal. I need to get a door though so I can breathe underwater and get it. I'm only assuming that'll be the easiest way to get it, at least. I mean, there's some on the land over there, but it does not look like a lot, so I'd rather go underground and get, like, more than enough than I would need. So let me make doors. I think 3 doors are going to be enough, but I can make a couple extra just in case. 6, yeah. That'll definitely be enough for me. And then right here, honestly, looks like a perfect spot to go ahead and start mining. Okay, how much sand is this? Let me go ahead and check. I think it's probably going to be half a stack. Ooh, maybe a little more, like 40. It also turn nighttime because I was sitting down there for a minute. But again, nighttime literally doesn't matter in like the mode that I'm playing. So I'm not too worried about that either. I just need a couple more blocks of sand. And I mean, I want to get exactly a stack. So there we go. That should be exactly a stack. Let me see if I'm right. There should be some above me too. Oh, 62, 63, and we need one more block. Okay, 64. Let me go back to my house and sleep and then put this in a furnace with the lava that I just got. And my furnace is still in my pit, so let me go in there and get the lava in really quickly in the sand. That won't take too long. I mean, we don't need much in the first place, so. And then we have a little bit of bamboo and a little bit of wood. There's still this huge patch growing outside my house. We're going to remove that eventually, guys, by the way. We're not going to have a huge patch in front of the house. I think I already made that clear, though, but I mean, I feel like we have enough to make the wall right here, but again, I don't really know. Maybe let's start with the back wall. Usually I do like the front of the houses, but I mean, let's start with the back wall for once, right? We're gonna need to do it eventually anyway. So let's get it in there and finished and built. When my axe breaks, I'm probably gonna make a diamond one as well, just to have it go a little bit further if possible. Because we do have a good amount. We have more diamonds than iron right now, so. And then, you know, the tools obviously last longer and everything like that. I still don't know what to make as a floor in this area. I gotta make another iron shovel instead of a diamond one. I don't want to go get my diamonds. This will break soon enough, though, and we will need to upgrade. I could also make a path going to the front of my house in a second. But I think for now, I'm going to focus on hopefully letting the bamboo grow. We can get this too for this can keep growing. And then I want to get the floor done of my house, and I want to get the glass place and some more of the like front features kind of decided on what we're going to do there. Those are kind of like my main 3 objectives at the moment, and I think I can finish them all pretty easily. And then right here is where we'll mine this wall too, and then we can stop and turn. We also probably want to place some more. Actually, we'll leave that clear because we can just place like the wood block when we do the wall, like right here. So from the outside it looks good, and from the inside it's just a floor block that's blocking it. And that also looks like that should be the case on these 3 blocks. So we can just place those in preemptively. And as for deciding on a wall block, this can't be, or a floor block, this can't be difficult. I don't know, like something like white, like diorite could be nice. Like it sticks out, it's very different, it's white. It doesn't really fit, but at the same time, I don't know if anything I place inside the house is gonna fit. I mean, it's just not much goes with bamboo, unfortunately. Maybe it does, maybe I'm just bad, but like what if, I know this is so weird, but what if we like do a checkered design on the floor? I mean, that's kind of unique. I mean, can these 2 blocks be the checkered blocks too? That's just gonna look weird, so let's just do 2 bamboo things like that. You can take the trail and connect it up to the other spot right here. Just something like this, and there we go. The rest will go through the farm, I think, so we'll have to stop there until we remove it. And then, I mean, what does that look like? I mean, that is ugly, I can't lie, but I think I might go with it. I mean, I haven't put like a floor like this in forever, so why not? I think checkered floors are honestly pretty cool. We're gonna need more diorite to build it, but like I said, we can start. And then I'll look at it again in a second before I build too much, just to have a double check of if it's gonna come in the way I imagine it will be. I mean, that's not that ugly. It kind of fits. I like it. Leave your comment what you think of it, guys. And then 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. That is the rest of my diorite. Let me get my mushrooms to refilled in a second as well. And then we're gonna need a window right here too. I'm not sure what we should do in terms of like a window. Like, what if there's one block here? That kind of works. I mean, what if we bring this pillar down 1? I would think that's an okay start. And then what if we have like another huge window almost? Like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like this could look good. We need stairs, more than 4 though, unfortunately. Okay, that should be good. Then if we kind of back up and look, I think we can have stairs going along the bottom, the top second block here. I think my only complaint would be is like honestly, we could probably have, can you make like a full bamboo? Like here, let me show you what I'm thinking. Like one of these. Oh, I need one more. This is a very long process. Okay, one of these. Oh, you can't, okay. But we could have the pillar go down just like that on both of these sides, just to have it be a little bit of a smaller window. It's not gonna be like edge to edge. I mean, it looks a little worse, I'd say, maybe, but at the same time, I kind of like it. We could even go a step further, and instead of this like same bamboo thing, like what about if we try some planks? Like, could planks look okay here? Yeah, let's try planks then. That looks better because it's not exactly matching, and we don't want the holes to be showing because they look creepy on those blocks. I just think of that one like hole phobia. I'm so sorry if I like triggered anyone by saying that. I'm sure some people know what I'm talking about, but that thing is nasty. I'll bring up a different topic now. Let's change topics. But downstairs in my chest, we need to get that glass, or not my chest, my furnace, because we can start building windows now with it. Let me also put away some dirt in this single block on the ground. Then let's go ahead and place this and see how it's coming along. And I think I will start off by placing these window panes in to finish this front side. And then I guess I can just go ahead and put in the walls again. We can do this back left wall right here, because I'm not probably gonna have windows on the back walls. I could, but for now at least I'm going to skip it just for simplicity's sake and getting the walls built in. I think I have just enough bamboo to do this back wall, and then I'll basically be out. I want to finish the stairs too. And you know, we need more diorite, so I could harvest the bamboo if it's grown and then mine diorite, and then hopefully by the time I'm done with all that, I'll have even more bamboo to harvest. So yeah, I guess let's get some right now. I also have like no inventory space, so I don't know how well that's gonna go. I guess I could throw out like some sticks and random stuff. We're also about to break a sword, so that'll be an extra slot too. I just got struck by lightning. I don't know what the chance of that is, and it actually turned one of my mushroom cows like brown. I guess it struck me and the mushroom cow. That's kind of crazy. Alright, well, some of my wheat is also grown, so I'm gonna harvest the pieces that have grown. I'm gonna also wait to breed the cows until I have like a lot more wheat, I think. Or you know, I guess why not? We should just breed them, because then the cooldown for the growing up will stop and start. So it's probably smart to do right now. Let's just go use the rest for wheat, and I have 26. I don't think that's as much as I originally had. I think I had 34 if I remember correctly, but 26 is still pretty good. Maybe the brown mushroom cow will multiply as well. Again, I did go down into a cave, just my staircase, that original one I made, because I want to get some more diorite for that floor so I can just go ahead and finish it. So I'll probably mine like a stack or two down here, and then we can go up. And honestly, I could probably use some more cobblestone too, so maybe I'll get a stack or two of that as well then. Alright, I do have enough diorite to finish the floor now, so I'm going to go through and do all of the blocks in the ground. And then we should have enough wood to continue building the walls and stuff, so I'm going to try to do that. And then the bamboo, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't harvest it right now. It hasn't grown that tall, so I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. Let me make some stairs. And then with these stairs, I can go ahead and stack up to the roof. And I'm gonna try to finish this like main portion up top, starting with the front. And I can place, I guess I can't place the stairs in from the top. We'll have to do it from the bottom then. I can place this one though, because I can place it downward. And then the 2 blocks in the front are done except for the underneath parts. You just need the slabs on the top. I can bring all the slabs back, just the very back right now if I want to as well. Then there we go, that part is finished. And I could also do the outline as well, if this will just be the moss again and stuff. 1 block there, and then we just gotta bring that to the other side as well. I'll also need a couple more moss blocks hopefully, so we can break all these blocks right here. And then when we do get spore moss, we can place all those in. But for now, we can also finish with these stairs on this side. And all the way to the bottom because it is overlapping. Oh, yeah, gotta make sure I don't fall. And I'm gonna start this side of the roof and try to finish the entire thing now. Okay, I did fall, but I need more wood. Anyway, I guess I could craft it on the roof, but I guess I'll start with this side then, because that's the side I'm on now since I fell down to the bottom. And it seems I'm one block off from finishing this side, so let's craft some more for both the sides then. I don't know how many I'll need, but I think 20 sounds like a little bit short of being enough. Let's try like 28 then. I think this should give us, okay. Hopefully this will be enough. I'll start with the very bottom block, so there's less of a chance I walk off the cliff again. And with one stair to spare, I finished the roof. And then let's kind of make some more and do the underhanging parts. I'm just gonna craft a lot of stairs. We're gonna need more in other parts of the base anyway, so there we go, 34. That should be more than enough for the back and front side. Okay, there we go. So let's go do the back while we're at it, just so I don't end up forgetting. I'm gonna have to stack up pretty high though, so maybe I should go through the house to get up there instead. Just so I can avoid breaking a dirt pillar. And it'll give me the opportunity to make a staircase right here, which I definitely have been needing to do. I guess we could finish it on this block. It would be nice to have it one more block back, but I don't think we're gonna have room to do that, so let me test. If we have more than enough room, I could try it though. Okay, yeah, that kind of comes down to the perfect point, so I'll just keep it like that. And I can also put some stairs under these ones to make it look a little bit more clean. But of course, this will be a wall, it's just not built yet. Then we can go up on the staircase. And the second floor will probably be bamboo on the inside, just like the outside is. So I'm gonna bring these blocks all the way across. And then we can strip them as well once we get them placed. But I'm gonna try to focus on placing them first. I don't know if I'll have enough to finish this whole floor too. I think we're gonna run a little bit short. But I can get these blocks right here placed in. And then kind of the outline of this staircase, which would be nice. So we have a functional staircase to go upstairs. We just have some missing floor blocks. And then let's get all these two just for it is the same. It looks like we need 6, which shouldn't be too hard to get when we harvest our stuff again in a second. And let's light this up again. We can place one in the back of here. And we can honestly just place a bunch on the top of the roof right now too. And we can probably get a better lighting source, but for now I think that's going to be good enough. And I think it's probably a good time to get some more wheat again, because it looks like a good amount of it has grown. I also realized I never replanted my old seeds, so we're going to have a lot of seeds to plant in a second. And with all of those seeds replanted, we have almost the entire farm covered, and we have 27 more wheat. Actually, looks like I can get more, because 3 more pieces of wheat just grew somehow. So we have a lot more seeds, 8 total more to replant. And then 30 wheat, which I'm going to go feed to all the cows. And then I'll probably collect the sugar cane, just because I haven't done it in a second. I want to be collecting as much as possible. We'll also get to level 30 eventually from breeding the cows, which is a nice bonus. I don't know if that will happen before we get an enchantment table, but it's definitely possible because of how long it'll probably take and how many cows we need. And I wonder if I'm already going around the base, if I should just put away some of my stuff and collect all the bamboo. I think I will because I'm pretty low, or I think I'm actually out of bamboo. And obviously I need that to finish my house. So let me put away my sugarcane and my diorite. I guess I need more blocks too. I'm just gonna throw out some garbage. Or not more blocks, but I mean like another chest to put stuff in. I don't need rotten flesh, I think. I'll throw that out too. And then I think basically everything else is pretty necessary. I am gonna need one more thing, which is a couple of stone swords. But I guess I don't even have sticks to make that, so we're gonna have to break a couple of pieces of bamboo by hand in order to get it. Is that enough? 17 pieces, that should be enough for one, which is definitely enough for a couple of sticks. Then we can make 3 swords is gonna be good enough for now. Okay, let me collect all that stuff and we'll see you guys when I'm done with that. Alright, I did end up harvesting, I think, all the bamboo and sugarcane that I saw at least. Alright, wait, there's one more patch right here. So 1 second. And after collecting all that, we have like 3 stacks of sugarcane and a stack and a half of bamboo blocks, which is nothing special. I'm also gonna craft though. Let me see. Another chest for sure. I'll probably just make a double chest. We'll have to move all this up to our base eventually, hopefully, to clean things up a bit. But for now, this is going to work fine. Then the other thing I had to do was, I think it was actually crafting all my bamboo into things. But I guess I already did that, because I can't remember anything else that I was supposed to do. I'm going to take some materials and stuff and go continue building my house now and just doing the finishing touches on that. We're going to need to wait for a little bit more bamboo though. I don't know if we have enough to finish the whole thing, but I think I could definitely get close. Then I could start working on something else. Whether it's another house or something similar, I'm not sure yet. We also need to find more bones and like get a cave. Somewhere near us where they spawn easier. We could probably make like a tunnel. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I'm gonna need them to like bamboo, or not bamboo, but bone meal. mushrooms later, and the moss mainly, because if we're using moss as a building block in some places, then we're gonna need a lot of it. And that cave is too far away to go back to, so bone meal is gonna be the best way. I also just remembered what I wanted to do was make a diamond axe, because mine's about to break. So I'm gonna get 3 diamonds out of my chest, and we can go ahead and make an upgrade on that. Now we have a diamond pick and axe. I'm gonna use my iron until it breaks, so we have... Actually, I don't even have it on, but 4 uses left on it, okay. And I guess I'll start by building this wall right here, which is just going to be a completely full without a window for the time being at least. I might change in a second, but it's also getting a lot darker in here, so I've got to place some more torches. I guess I have to get some from my chest. I think that's one of the things I put away, actually. So I don't have any on me anymore. Do we have extra coal? Okay, we do have 28, so I would say that's definitely enough to make a couple extra torches and light our house up. We're going to need some more sticks for that, though. And then there we go, 47 torches. And as of right now, the main place we need them is in this, because there's like, it's really dark because the window's only on one side. So let's just place a row of them up here. And then I could probably also hide some like behind these blocks just to make sure everything stays pretty lit up. We place them on the bottom here as well. And then in the corner, I might just wait until I do a real design. And then for the top, actually, remember this too. We can probably place in one more block here. Then we can place these 6. Then for the back walls, yeah, I was going to do full moss up here, so we'll have to wait. We don't need any doorway here because that is blocked off by the roof. So then the last place we need to make the wall, I think this is the last one, basically. And then the side right here, which might be a little bit complicated. I might just... I don't know, actually. I might just place slabs on the bottom to cover it off from the inside. If that makes sense. I think that would probably be the easiest. And I just thought like a real way to actually integrate a torch into here would probably be a nice little torch on a fence right here. I think that actually kind of fits in. And we could probably do that in the opposite corner right here as well. It's still pretty dark inside, but that definitely helps it a little bit. Especially to the point where like monsters wouldn't spawn even if they could. And then, I mean, yeah, the moss bar is looking pretty inevitable, so I think it might be time to try to do that now. I just harvested some more wheat, and I'm up to 27, which isn't anything special, but it's also not bad. But I just had some more seeds to plant, 48 to be exact. And it's actually going to be more than enough to finish this whole farm, which is good. I also probably need to now place some like slabs and stuff at the top of these waters so nothing falls in there, or I don't fall in either. Looks like I need to actually craft one more set of slabs though in order to have enough, so I'm going to try to do that. And then I could probably place like a fence and torch above these two, but I think I'm okay for now, especially since there's no monsters. I'm not in a rush to light stuff up. I kind of just do it more if it's like has an aesthetic purpose. Well, I gotta put a couple of things away real quick because I was gonna go into a cave and try to find some bones. So I'm just gonna put away like everything that realistically won't really need in a cave. I do want to bring some bamboo though so I could make more tools if I need it. And then I'm also gonna want more food, so I'm gonna take my glow berries for safety and then refill all the bowls that I have. Before I go down, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and get the rest of these wheats, and then just so I can be able to feed the cow in a little bit if I wanted to. But yeah, I'm gonna go in a cave and try to get some skeletons if it is possible. Alright, so I did get down to this cave right here, and it is a cave where monsters spawn, so I'm gonna see if I can get some bones without killing myself. Okay, I definitely got close to killing myself there. I also have such bad food sources, so like I'm not gonna have any saturation. So I think the best way to go about this is gonna be killing monsters as fast as possible. I'm getting way too low though, so I kind of have to run away. I'm gonna be fine. I'm not gonna die right now, but it's definitely getting... Oh, look at all those mobs. Why are they all chasing me? Okay, I have to go in a little bit of a safer zone. I also think if I run away and I could make like a shield, that would probably help me a lot. So let me see if I can do that. We need some wood. Ooh, okay, there's a baby zombie hitting me. I think we have to stack up and hide then. Okay, there we go. Block myself in, and I'm safe from monsters at the moment. That was a close call, but we had to do it at some point. Let me make my shield. I'm using up all my wood to do this basically, but it will help me survive because I can block hits. And there is a skeleton right here that I just took down. I'm running out of mushrooms too fast. I've got to wrap it up here quickly. There's also a spider now. We don't really need wool though. I just gotta get it because it's in the way. I'm just gonna run from skeleton to skeleton, trying to get as many bones as possible, as fast as possible. Only takes 2 diamond axe crits, which is nice. Let me also get the diamonds in the ground right here. I mean, I can't pick them up right now, though, because... Ooh, there's way too many mobs around me. I think we have to run away for a sec. The witch could throw, like, instant damage on me and I could just die. How much is my poison? How long? Okay, 11 seconds. So we're gonna be a half a heart in a second. Let me go way deeper into this wall, just in case on the off chance that a monster can see my feet or something. I definitely don't want to die, so I'll just hide here for 1 second. Well, I've regenerated a little bit, but the thing is, like, it's gonna take the rest of my stews to get me to full hunger. So I'm just gonna try to run away. And I really need to avoid getting hit even once, because if I get hit once, it's gonna hurt a lot. Ooh, that was really close. Let me see if I can get this skeleton. There's way too many mobs around me to like dodge. I think I gotta go to this area where there's not as many monsters too. And I have 1 mushroom stew left. Let me get the diamonds. I also want to get the diamonds that I mined a second ago and I didn't pick up. If I can find them. Oh, there's like 4 skeletons here, not many other monsters. Well, I'm avoiding hits so far. Do we have my flame steel? Okay, I don't. There's another skeleton. We're only at 6 bones though, so I guess we've been getting unlucky with the drops. There's 8. And are there any more skeletons in my immediate vicinity? I don't think so. Maybe down this area, but also the witch is over there and she's gonna poison me, so I don't really want to go that way. I'm gonna run this way. Oh, okay. 3 more skeletons. I think I'm gonna inevitably get hit a little bit just because there's so many mobs. Let's let the creepers explode and try to kill these for us. Okay, there we go. Then there's 1 skeleton left. We just got blocked like... Ooh. I was gonna say 2 arrows, but... Is there another skeleton? I gotta run away and eat. I don't have enough health. And we're down to the glowberries. I don't know if glowberries are better than soup. I would assume they're pretty much the same. Okay, 2 bones on the ground. And 1 more skeleton right here. 13 bones total. That's not bad, but if I could get a couple more, that would be better. So I can just like bone meal a bunch of moss blocks and then forget about it. Oh, are those diamonds over there too? Why are there so many? Oh, that's crazy. That might be the biggest vein I've ever seen in Minecraft. 1, 2... Well, I guess it's technically not a vein either. It's just 2 veins of diamonds right next to each other. I gotta let these creepers explode each other. Ooh, okay, that was close. I guess that was way too many creepers to dodge, so that was probably a pretty bad idea in hindsight. But I did survive. Let me just sit here and regenerate and I'll get the diamonds. And then maybe I'll go up. I could find some like bones or something in the mine shaft here too. Maybe, possibly. That could be worth looking into. I'm regenerating very, very slowly. I can't get these zombies outside of my door. So they can't hit me anyway. If it was a skeleton, they could have a chance of shooting me, but... Okay, I'm probably safe to like go out a little bit. Start mining the diamonds. I just gotta be careful, because if I get like backstabbed, I could die really fast. I think I just got hit once and took like 2 hearts of damage too. Okay, I'm full hunger again. The zombie's holding an arrow, but I don't know if he sees me. I'm gonna go for the breaking. Alright, that's 1 of the veins. Oh, there's a zombie here. I'm not being as careful as I should be because I only see 1. I have like no health this entire time. Okay, I think I'm going to the surface. 13 bones is just gonna have to do it. Let me go back the way I came from, which will hopefully be safe to go to. I see another diamond this way. Yeah, I don't think this is the way I came from. There are torches there though, so I guess I was here at some point. I also see 1 more skeleton, which I kind of want to get. Ooh, okay, never mind. I'm going up. Okay, I got all the way down to 19 glowberries, so I'm gonna stop eating those, but I think I could also like plant them up here somewhere to hopefully have them grow again. Maybe like even in my little cave I have right here, just on the ledge. Like, yeah, I mean, somewhere like right here if I dig out a little spot. I think if we plant them at the very top, they can grow down and we can end up collecting the berries that grow from them. So let's plant through right here and see if that ends up giving us more. Then let's save the rest for decorating, because we have less than I would have liked to, but I did need it because it was an emergency down there. In hindsight, I probably should have also mounted my beef though and just took that, because it would have been way better for saturation too. And it would have gone a lot further than a couple of glowberries. But let me keep eating my mushroom soup. I gotta refill some of them. And I could definitely put some of these away in a chest now, because I did not need 8 of them. Also, I'm gonna use all my bone meal and go use on moss blocks so I can continue getting those, and I could use them on... I just found some coal because I was mining into like an area of stone where I can bone meal the moss. So that is definitely a good thing too. I'm gonna get all of this. So I would have like 20 left probably, which isn't a crazy amount. And for some reason it's been pretty rare this whole video. I've only found like, I think this is my 2nd vein. And then if I could make a staircase of cobble to get down here. I think you can bone meal stone, but I'm gonna find out, I guess. It might only be dirt, honestly. Okay, no, it is stone, good. And then I will bone meal it, and then I will mine it with my hand. So this might take a while, but it will give us moss. Do you have to bone meal the top? Okay, it does seem like it. We can also get some extra seeds. That was originally how I was going to get the seeds, but I ended up just getting them from underneath, just in the area I was in. Probably was better because I didn't have bones. Our wheat farm is already maxed out now because of it. So any extra seeds are unfortunately not going to be very helpful anymore. I'll probably get like an extra stack. I mean, how much can we really get with all of this moss we do have? Hopefully a lot, but I don't know. I think it's best if we use it on something and then mine it and then break all of it. I think that's how we get the most use out of these, because that was a lot of blocks I just bone mealed right there. We just have to leave one moss block somewhere to continue bone mealing. I've been placing one in. That might also make it better. I don't know. I'm getting like 7 each time, or I don't know, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 5 blocks not counting the one I replaced. So 5 blocks per bone meal definitely isn't bad. It also takes a second, but and I'm kind of putting myself in a pit, so maybe I can get myself out of here. Ooh, that one. Okay, yeah, the bone meal goes down, so this is really the only way you can do it in the first place, I guess. Unless I kind of do like this, but still, I guess I'm gonna be going downwards. So yeah, this is kind of inevitable. All right, and then I do have moss now because I just broke it, of course. So we can go ahead and place it in this top floor and try to finish this as much as possible. And I'm gonna have a look from afar and kind of see how's this turning out so far. Hopefully the base is looking good, but I don't know. Oh, also we need to finish the post block right here, but I guess I actually don't have any fence. That's what the word I was looking for. And I guess we don't have any in our chest either. Let me make some more swords and then we can go harvest some more bamboo too, because I think a lot of it has grown to essentially max. I could put like this like stack of moss blocks away so we have a little bit more inventory room too. So there are a couple more bamboo pieces I gotta pick up here, and then I think we're done, honestly. There might be more on the other side of the island, but okay, yeah, there's one more patch, I guess. So I will get all of it just for the sake of having as much wood as possible, because especially when I start building something else, we're gonna need so much. And I think the last thing I'll do before I go back to my chest and put some of this wood up and try to build something else, I don't know actually what I'm gonna do entirely yet, but I want to collect this wheat and breed the cows one more time, because I mean a lot of this wheat has grown surprisingly. I don't know the last time I got it, but there's a lot of random pieces in here that we can go through and grab. I just fed a bunch of wheat to all these cows. I'm gonna go through one last time and feed the rest is like 27, but I think I mostly fed all of them already, so there's a lot of cows in here and it's only getting more and more stacked. I'm taking my 13 wheat, I'm gonna leave. I also need some more soup. I think I ate the rest of mine in my inventory except one. I've been carrying around like 4 now because carrying around 8 soups is just too many, but it made sense for the cave. And then let me put away my seeds and wheat in here. And then let me have a look at my base and decide where I should build or do something next. Okay, the next thing I thought I could build is actually a staircase down here, which would lead to like a dock area. So we should probably move all of this bamboo then. I was thinking this could be a bamboo patch originally, but I think it would be better as like a dock going across. I feel like this is a nice space for something like that. So I gotta break all this old bamboo then, which is fine by me because that means I get some extra free wood. But then some of the sugarcane too for now. We can replant sugarcane as we see fit, but I mean, in the first place, I'm gonna go through and remove a lot of the sugarcane in a bit, because a lot of it needs to just be, I mean, none of this is planted like in a certain way. Like this is just a line. It was just because I was trying to grow sugarcane because I needed some. But yeah, I'll definitely place it like, I'll put more thought behind the place, and that's what I'm trying to say. But for now, I want to build something here, which would be a dock. Let's start with some bamboo planks just like that, and then we can actually just bring... I think it shouldn't stick out too much. Like, we could make it float above the water, but I could also just make it go straight out and strip these blocks, and I think that could also look nice. I'm not sure what I'll do yet, though. I guess if we do extend it into the air, then we have a chance to add more depth and stuff to it, so I might do that, actually. So that would kind of entail just bringing these posts up 1 block, I guess. And we could probably use like some stairs instead too. We're just gonna craft some more wood. Crafting table. And there we go. Let me get stairs now. And we just need 2 layers right here, and I guess actually this would be the normal layer where we turn it into blocks. I guess we could use planks too instead of the other wood. That'll save us a tiny bit of wood. You only get 2 instead of like 4 in the normal planks, but I mean 2 is still more than 1. I just took the bridge out quite a bit here. I'm gonna jump down though now and connect these corners up. I'm also gonna have the dock go one block out from the last pillar just because I think that makes it look a bit better. And we can even go one step further and add some stairs on this block too, so it's like 1.5 blocks almost. And then this would be the other block where we have to jump down and place a pillar in. We have one more piece of gravel to break. And then we just have a couple stairs to place now. One of them being here, one of them being here, and one more on this side. Then I believe all we kind of need is just some trapdoors. I was going to place trapdoors on the underside and then fence on the top side of this wood. We'll obviously need a pretty good amount of wood for that though. So let me just convert this 45. I didn't even get them any planks from that. Bamboo is a tough wood to build with. So for fence, that's not bad. We have like 24. That might honestly be enough. And then trapdoors, I assume we need like 16. Sounds like it'd be enough. Maybe a little extra, but... Oh yeah, okay, it looks like we only needed 12. I'm gonna check if this looks good in a second too. Hopefully this does. And then the last finishing touch would basically just be these. We could place some like bamboo rafts and stuff around here too. So the dock is kind of used for something. It has more of like a point to it. Let me get a couple of those. And yeah, there we go. We have enough for one more too. Now let me go place these 3 in the water. One of which being at the end of the dock. And I think the other 2 could just be scattered around like this. I think that's fine. Then we can actually use this too if we ever need to go somewhere. We can just park here and get up. Because you can jump on these stairs just like this. And let's park a little bit in front of it like that. Okay, good. And then of course we have this little staircase up too. We need to remove my crafting table and we can kind of probably place a dirt here to give a little less room just for this all is a little bit closer knit. I think would be nice. We also have some bamboo blocks that we do need to craft to get rid of, well, not get rid of, but to get more inventory space. Then honestly, I think I'm pretty good after that. I don't think we need any more glass at the moment. We can put that up. I could move my stuff into my house too because the floor is completely finished. I think this would be a nice wall to have some things on. Yeah, I mean, 2 chests can go on each side. We could actually have a wall over here too blocking the chest so it doesn't look ugly from the outside. So they're kind of like barricaded in by something. And then if we just get the wood, we can craft 1 double chest there. And let's get 1 more double chest as well on top of this. I mean, yeah, we got 3 total. Just need 1 more little piece of wood for that. And then there's 3 double chests total. I'll just keep that top block there, why not? Then of course we need some furnaces. We already have 1 down there, so I'll just craft 1 now. Then let's start moving some stuff slowly. I don't know how much I'll move right now, but I guess I could also make some signs so these are organized. That could be a nice bonus if we know what is where. We could do a wood chest at the very top, and then cobblestone. Then we could do some farming supplies. Then inevitably we will have more chests, but right now we don't. So I'm just gonna move the wood, stone, and farming kind of things right now. And then as I need more stuff, we can move those too. Let's start with the farming supplies, honestly. Oh yeah, and did our stuff grow? It did. We have 1 more glowberry. Can we just make this longer as well? Like, let's make a huge farm across these 4 blocks. And then let's place in, if we just throw out some seeds really quickly, be in place like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then honestly, if we go back on these blocks too, we could plant some stuff here. I just gotta place a torch to make sure it isn't too light. Well, I did sort a lot of my stuff. Like, it's definitely not perfect, but I mean, the majority of my stuff is up here now. There's a couple random items, but I can move those at some point soon. But I think we need to get more wood, because as you guys can see from my chest that I just quickly peeked through, we really don't have any left. Let's go see if some of my bamboo has grown. It's also raining again, so hopefully we don't get struck by lightning or something like that. Okay. I guess I'll start with the field right next to my house. Hopefully we can remove this field of bamboo soon too, but we just need too much wood to remove another bamboo field. We already removed the one near the dock. We already took enough of a hit. I guess I could just move it somewhere else as well, but I kind of like it being in front of my house. Alright, how much bamboo do we have? You know, a stack and a half, not too bad. We also have more sugarcane that I kind of picked up on my way around, so I could put that in the chest as well. And then, I don't know, I think that was like basically all the bamboo I had to get, but I'm gonna check, of course. I mean, I don't see any hanging in the air, so yeah, I guess that is it. Is there a spot we could plant this 32 more? We could do like rows of 2 in this like little mushroom area. Okay, yeah, there's a mushroom there, so we obviously can't plant it below it, but I mean, like 3 rows that were like 5 wide with some bamboo. That's definitely not that bad. Can I go see if my wheat has grown too, though? Because I kind of need more, not food, but food for the cows. That's what I was thinking. Ooh, there's a lot of random wheat, so let's get there and breed our cows again. I'm just gonna get rid of these cows outside of the pen for simplicity, just where there's no one running around. And we could probably mount the beef and have a better source of saturation. So I mean, it's a win-win, except for having to get the cow, which is bad. You know, rest in peace. Alright, and I have over a stack of wheat now, so let's go ahead and just go in here and breed the cows. I'm gonna cut it out because it's gonna be loud, but I'll see you guys when I'm done. Okay, we're almost level 28. I just used up like an entire stack and 24 wheat on those cows. So I mean, I think I'm doing pretty good overall. I'm gonna see if there's anything else in here that I even need. I can just put in like the top chest, or I'll make a new chest for him, honestly. I think just the ores in here, right? And then the dirt can honestly stay down here, probably. We can take some, but if I need it, I'll just remember that there's some down here. But that means we're basically just completely moved into our house, which is nice. I also want to check, is there anything else missing, or do we have anything left in this place to add, like build-wise? Like, I think I filled in every wall and did all the things I needed to do. I guess the only thing would be this roof is a little bit messed up. So if we just get some slabs. Do we have slabs in our wood chest too? Okay, we don't actually. Interesting. But we could place a layer of slabs. I mean, I don't know. I guess right here would be fine, probably. If we place a torch up there, nothing is going to be able to spawn, and everything will be completely fine. But yeah, from the bottom, it will kind of be blocked off. It'll help bring this roof together, I think. We need more slabs than that if we're going to finish this. Let's just make a bunch. 54 is definitely going to be enough. We'll have some for later. And then, let me go check the roof. I think everything up there is still good. I finished all the moss, yep. And, okay, yeah, fence. I knew I was forgetting something, too. Do we have any more food in either of these? Okay, we don't. Yeah, we only have 5 beef. I think I ate the other ones, like just raw, which is fair. Okay, there's our fence. Let me go place that at the top too. Sorry, there was something stuck under my mouse. I don't know if that was in the video, but I just spun around in a circle. So if you guys did see that, that is why. Okay, yeah, that's the top of this is honestly done. And I really like how it turned out. I'm proud of this house. I need to find out what I'm going to build next though. I'm trying to clean up the base a little bit and start getting some more like things to put together. And that kind of includes like finding out where do I want to place like the permanent mushrooms. And I thought it would look nice if we place a red one over here. So I'm going to go get my bone meal and red mushrooms and try it. I'm going to place it in the air though for now because I want more stems blocks to be under it. Because it would just be too short if not. But let's see if this kind of works out. Let me go all the way back over here. I was thinking one like right here could look pretty nice. Oh wait, does it have to be my mycelium to be able to place it on there? Okay. Well, I'll let it grow on that block. And then I'll place it in a bit. I also think if I wanted to, I could probably make this dock a little bit bigger, but I'll save that for later in case I want to. I mean, for now, I'm probably fine. I'm gonna find out, like, where should we put an official sugarcane patch. I might put, like, a little building right here. I don't know. But to be able to do that to the fullest potential, I think I need to block this up and see what it starts looking like and how much space do we truly have and stuff like that. Maybe we can round this out a little bit so we have a little bit more room on the back side here. So it's like another puddle for some reason. So if we block all that in, we should also have a little bit more room. Just gotta connect all this up. There's a firefly bush too. I'll definitely take that. I like those. I think they go off some nice particles too if you're close. That might only be at night though. I don't really know, to be honest. I don't pay attention to the new updates much. I probably should. Okay, one more dirt. And one more here. I guess we kind of need more to finish that little hole, pothole, whatever you might call it. You know, the only thing I have, like, the only gripe, I guess, for lack of a better word, would be we might be in a shadow right here if we build a structure. You know, never mind. I think I was wrong about that. This should be fine, like, sun-wise at least. So if we do want to build something, like, how much room do we truly have to do that? I don't know. Like, I'm just placing it. I'm just honestly thinking right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could have like a square here, but the question after that is, I mean, sure, we can fit a square, but what is the square going to be? I don't know. We need some sort of extra house. So, we could have an extended house off the ground. Like, I've done that with these bamboo things before. I feel like because we're close to the shore, you know, the shores might come up here. So it makes sense to have a house that's kind of off the ground a bit. That would be my lore argument, or maybe not lore, because that's more of like just how it would work in real life. So lore is definitely the wrong word, but you guys get what I mean. Then we could have like some stairs here, and then a staircase to get up in the front. So like something like this could be pretty cool. Then it could end off like right here. You could go up, Guess we could use some slabs. Would trapdoors be better though? Because trapdoors are more thin, so it kind of creates more depth. Depth within the depth. I mean, I don't know. Are railings like this even considered depth? I don't know. I might be misusing that term. Either way, we're gonna do it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You know, thinking back on it now, this is not big enough to have a house on. So, should we make it bigger? How would we make this bigger though? And I don't want to break all of this, but I guess we have to. Ooh, that's gonna take a while. Look how long it takes to break that wood. But if we want a house to be in the middle of this square has to be a lot bigger than 5 by 5, or we're gonna have a house that's literally 1 block by 1 block in the inside. I mean, we can keep, well, actually, can't really keep any of this. We can keep the staircase, probably, maybe. I'm actually not certain about that either, but at least we have an idea. It's all worth it. So if we move this one to the side and back, basically just diagonal block, place that dirt back here, then move this up 1. Would that be 7 blocks wide now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then in the middle we have, you know, I even feel like more than 7 though is kind of needed to like really give this place our all. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 would be right here. Okay, bear with me guys. Break this corner block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This would be the 8th block. 9. Let me recount this though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we kind of throw this pillar into the ground right here. 2, 3, 4. And then the last corner would just be the middle of these. Actually inside the water, which is kind of cool. That's the vibe I'm going for in the first place, so. Alright, that's good. That's big. And then we would have the kind of like the stair idea again, I think. Unless we want to build one more up, which could be the case. Let me sleep. It is very dark. So I think this is going to be a fine layer to have the stairs on. We can place the trapdoors and I'll check one last time. I mean, this back right side is really high up as well. We have just enough trapdoors to do 2 of these, I think. Actually, we might even have enough. Yeah, no, it takes more than half. Hey, we can kind of connect them though, right? That's close enough of a connection. We need more bamboo again. I don't think we have any in a chest. I guess I could go pick these mushrooms up, get some more soup, and then... Well, yeah, the coal and diamonds too. I did not need that on my inventory. I can see it. Did I even leave any bamboo in my chest? Because I don't think I did. But I could have like a couple planks in there or something. I could see that happening. Well, yeah, I mean, there's really nothing in there, but I'm also cleaning out my inventory. Oh, there's just a stack of bamboo in this one. I guess I put it in there because it was green. I wasn't paying much attention. Let's put our iron and stuff in this top chest for now. Even if it doesn't make complete sense. I don't know, it probably makes the most sense out of anything. We can take 1 red mushroom if we're gonna plant it down, because that mycelium might be grown by now. Ooh, wait, it looks like it is. It kind of looks like a path block though. So I don't know, is it? No, it isn't grown yet. We have to keep waiting. And the bamboo still needs a little bit of time to grow, so let's just go ahead and make more trapdoors with the blocks I do have at the moment. Okay, well, I kind of decided that was a little too high, so I'm probably going to go for this block now, which means we have to let it grow again. Because I did come over here and the other block did grow, but I think I want to change it a little bit, so I'm going to wait for that to grow then, before I can test it out. And maybe like 1 more piece there? Okay. This corner was just looking weird, but I think it's fine. Let me get some more trapdoors so I can finish this base too, and then I could just spend some of my time working on that while we wait for more bamboo to grow in. Can't think of much else that I need. I still want to get that silk touch pick, so I guess I could work on that a little bit at some point. We basically just need some obsidian, and then to kill the cows at some point. But we need probably more of them to grow up, I would assume would be a better idea first. So let's see, do we have any more wheat? I mean, a little bit, but we have 0, so I might as well just let all of it grow. And honestly, I might as well just go in there and kill some of the cows in a second. Then I can rebreed them again. Let's start the staircase right here this time. Oops, so it kind of like ends up in the middle, hopefully. Yeah, that was actually exactly the middle. That's what I wanted. Then there'll probably be like fences and stuff in these corners, going like 2 blocks. So you kind of have a gap right here because there'll be a doorway. But for now, I can at least place in these upward pillar blocks. We need 2 more trapdoors, which I should have enough materials to craft. Oh, I fell, but that's okay. Okay, yeah, all the trapdoors are placed in. And then what should the middle block be made out of? I guess we could do slabs. Would that make sense though? And would it take under too bad? No, I think that's fine, honestly. I guess I can just do these 3 blocks right here. Maybe even 4 blocks of the platform. Then we can go from there. It'd also give me a good idea what it's gonna look like and if I want to change it. So that's another plus. I might just sit around again and let my stuff grow. So if I go through here and get a bunch of bamboo. I could, even if it's not fully grown, I'll let it grow again. And then all of my wheat will hopefully be fully grown. And then from there, I would hopefully be able to just finish the base I'm building over there, the other house. And then, I mean, I'll be able to decide another spot to build something else if there is a spot that seems appropriate for it. I don't know. I don't really have any concrete plans. I already said that too, but I just want to make a pretty nice build. And I'm happy with this house. I haven't been able to really seed it because there's a huge bamboo forest in front of it, but eventually I'll clear all this out and we can have a better look. But I can actually give you guys a better peek too. And just give me a second to collect this bamboo. And before I do finish this little segment of the days off and let my bamboo and wheat grow, I'll show you guys what the whole base is looking like from afar. Because I realize I don't do that much in my videos and I feel like people kind of want to see that. Well, this is a beautiful pillar right here, but ignore that. The point of it is show you the base and how it's coming along. I mean, this probably definitely will be the thumbnail angle, but as you can see, we have this docking house right here, a farm, that thing coming out in the back. But yeah, just a little update of what's going on here, which I think is nice to see. But like I said, I'm gonna AFK for a second. I might organize some chests, do something like that. But mainly, I just want to let this wheat and stuff grow, because it's just a tedious thing that we have to wait for. And let's be honest, nobody is gonna miss me. I mean, I guess, well, you guys can't watch me. I mean, I'm not gonna pay a blank section of me AFKing, so yeah, it doesn't hurt is all I'm saying, to let some stuff grow and wait a second. So I'll see you guys in a moment. It has been a little while, and first thing I'm gonna do is collect these berries because all of these have actually grown in here too. So this is gonna be a nice source of some extra berries. Oh, and there's one more down here, nice. So we got 6 more total, and that's not a lot, but we are slowly gaining more, which is what matters. Then if I do go out, I should be able to head straight to my house. Let me look at my wheat too. Can I see it from here? I guess I can't see my wheat from here, but I need to get some more swords so I can even harvest this bamboo to begin with. So here's some sticks and cobblestone. I'm just gonna probably make like 4 swords to begin with. I think that's gonna be enough. And I don't know. It doesn't matter which one I do first. Like, I have a feeling it might be better if I do like the wheat first, but then again, we need bamboo too, so I don't think it really matters what we do first. I'm just gonna get the bamboo to begin with because I already have the swords in my inventory and stuff. And then once we craft all of that into blocks, we can pick up all the wheat and breed the cows once again. Or maybe we should I might kill some cows before we actually breed them again, because all of them are definitely gonna be grown up. So yeah, I will kill the cows before I breed them again to get some leather. Okay, I have almost 5 stacks of bamboo, which is pretty crazy, but it also is kind of funny because all of my wheat isn't even grown yet. There's a couple pieces. But whatever, we can get all of them still. I'm just gonna break every single one because I mean, I don't want to like have to aim around the like 3 non-grown blocks. And then hopefully this gives me, I'm assuming it's gonna give me like 2.5 stacks of wheat, but we're gonna find out in just a second here how much I will actually get. I assume we're gonna have a bunch of extra seeds, so let's just throw out like 3 stacks of them right now. Alright, and all the wheat is broken, so I'm gonna start replanting the seeds, and I will have a check on the wheat in a second to see if my guess was right. But I gotta empty out my inventory of these seeds and get them replanted so it can continue growing into even more wheat before I do anything else. Alright, well, I collected my wheat and I was off by quite a bit actually, by 22, but I mean, 2.5 stacks was pretty close still, like, my guess wasn't that far off. I'm gonna use the rest of the durability of my stone swords now to get some of these cows, like I said, and then we can go ahead and use the rest of the wheat after that. I mean, we're not gonna be able to use all of it, but I'll use a good majority of it to breed the cows back up after. Because I'll probably need more than the ones I could get just now. I also want to keep some of the brown mushrooms, so I guess I could bring them out, but I could also just be careful. I mean, they're pretty easy to spot, and there's 2 in that corner, so if I avoid them, I should be okay. I could also specifically breed the brown mushroom cows. Oh, never mind, I'm stuck because I started holding wheat. Well, I'm just going to start getting some cows then on the other side, away from the brown mushroom cows. Alright, well, I do have a stack and a half of leather and like 3 stacks of beef almost. I think that's good enough. I definitely did take down a lot of these cows, so I'm going to go through with this stack of wheat. Maybe like a stack and a half or 2. I'm going to breed as many of these as possible. I mean, basically every single one. I may miss 1 or 2 inevitably, but the goal is going to be every one. Alright, well, I ended up breeding as many as I could. I used up like a little over a stack of wheat. I'm going to mount a stack of this beef. I can put the extra in the farming chest as well as the extra wheat. And then as for the leather, we can actually just go ahead and make some bookshelves. I just got to make some paper first. And with all that paper, now we just need to use some of our leather. And there we go. We have a pretty good amount of books now. So how many bookshelves can we craft? 34 is probably going to be too many, but I think I could start with like 25 4 sounds okay. I don't know how many you need exactly for a level 30 enchantment table. I could actually probably put them in this nook back here too. It would probably end up looking nice. This would actually be the back of the wall, so we know we need blocks here. You can place a bamboo block with a torch though to hide some extra lighting. And then I guess just something like that. But this side is going to have a couple too. I don't actually have an enchantment table, so I can't check if that's enough, but I think it's going to be enough. I need to go down into a cave and get some obsidian, which hopefully won't be too difficult, but let me clear my inventory and go see if I can't do that. I also need some extra food, so that's why I'm going to bring the beef that I'm melting, and we can kind of like retire the stew for now. I mean, stew is good and we can still eat it if we want, but we have more than enough beef to eat too at the end of the day. And then let me put my glass up because we're not going to be using glass for a little bit. Maybe in our new build though, but not right now. I'll definitely want to bring a shield, so we'll bring that. And then with some of my extra diamonds, we could probably just make like leggings and a chest plate. We have 16 left after that. And I'll just basically make it so I'm a little bit more protected and I don't have to worry as much about dying to a monster. I mean, I still have to be careful, but they're not going to do nearly as much damage to me. And we have this take for the saturation, so I should be more than okay. I also want to grab a stack of dirt, so I have blocks to build with from my chest down here. And while I'm down here, I can grab any more glowberries that have grown. I wonder, like, where is a good spot for the glowberries? Like, do they look good on, like, mushroom trees, maybe? I mean, they could. I could try that at some point. Okay, yeah, I did actually think I heard some lava down here earlier, so I'm going to go ahead and mine enough for a portal and an enchantment table. It's just off my staircase, the one that I made. I don't know if I even showed it in my video, but I was going to make it to go down and that it ended up turning around to go a different way. So I didn't indicate a bedrock, but I remembered hearing some lava, and I guess I did because I found this pretty close to it. Okay, I finally got 14 obsidian. I'm going to go back through my tunnel here. It's right next to this cave system somewhere. I don't know exactly where, but I guess I can get some XP on my way up as well. Okay, and I am on my way back up. I don't even know if I'll use another portal, but whenever I get like an enchantment table or another portal, I usually get the extra for the other since I'm already down there. Because you never know, maybe I'll use it. I guess thinking about it now, I could have just gotten 4 obsidian from like the ruined portal that is like pretty close to us. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Alright, and then since I can do it now, let's go ahead and make that enchantment table. Then we can place it down and see what level are we actually at. Okay, level 30, nice. The next thing I'll probably need pretty badly is going to be a grindstone. So let's melt up some stone so I'm able to craft one of those. And I guess thinking about it now, we probably will end up wanting the nether portal so we can go get quartz until we can get silk touch. I just don't know where we're going to build it. We don't want to build it too close to like any house or anything because it's going to be really loud. But we could build it in our little hut down here if we go down the staircase a bit. Like, I don't actually want to go to like 2 level Y level either, but I think somewhere like right here. I mean, this is still inevitably a low Y level, but I don't think it's low enough to the point where we're going to be too far down. And it is definitely not going to be noticeable from above ground, I think. We're way too deep. I just need to get my flint and steel, and then we can go in. Assuming we don't get silk touch like the first or second try, that is. But even if we do, we're going to need more levels to enchant it. Unless we get it literally the first try, which would be kind of good. Okay, we have the stone. I think the rest of the recipe is like some planks and sticks. Where is it? Okay, well, I guess I'm missing something because I can't actually craft it. I don't know what I'm missing though. Oh, stone slab. I think that's what it is. Okay, yeah, there we go. I can make a grindstone. It's a stone slab. And then let's see. Is our first enchant going to be silk touch? Well, it's not silk touch, but it is fortune 3, which isn't awful. I would have preferred silk touch, but what can you do? I also need to go ahead and probably go get some quartz now until I do get it, which is going to take a bit. Let me find my flint and steel. Alright, I just loaded into the nether just now, so we can go ahead and grab some quartz. I'm going to get up to level 30 exactly a couple times and just see if I can maybe get lucky. Hopefully it's not going to be too hard to find the quartz as well. I don't know. I don't want it to take too long, but at the same time, it would be really nice to get some silk touch. Oh, actually, we can check axes too, right? Because we want it for mushrooms. I mean, a pickaxe is actually like the worst way to even mine a mushroom, so I don't know why I wasn't enchanting that. Oops. But it's okay. And a pickaxe would actually work too, and it wouldn't be that bad. So we can look for pickaxes and axes, which will actually like double our chance of getting the thing that we want. So reset every single time, so. Okay, and I did manage to just get exactly level 30, and there's a lot of quartz nearby still, so we're gonna be able to come back in and get again pretty quickly. If we do end up getting a bad enchantment, hopefully. But I just gotta go and try my luck. Alright, so of course the pickaxe, I think we already know it says Unbreaking 3, which is not that good. And Unbreaking 3 on the axe as well. I guess we couldn't enchant the axe, and we got nothing. The pickaxe still says Unbreaking 3, and then let's make another axe. Then does this say fortune this time, please? Or I mean silk touch. Alright, no. We've got Fortune 3 twice, which I feel like is just unlucky. And at this rate, it seems like we're going to just have to go for it and try another Unbreaking 3 enchant on a pick or the axe. So we're not even guaranteed to get it still. And we need to get at least 3 more levels to try, so that is what I'm going to go do. Okay, and I'm once again level 30, so let's see if we have any better luck this time. I guess I'm just going to have to pick, do we enchant axe or do we enchant a pickaxe? And that decision might cost us the Silk Touch, so I really don't know what I'll pick. I mean, I guess axes have less enchantments technically, right? Because you can get... Or actually, wait, no, they have the exact same. I don't know, I'm just feeling the axe. Okay, the axe was not the play. I got nothing on it. But it is a better version of my other axe, thankfully, so we can just kind of unenchant the other one at least. And both of these say efficiency 4, which honestly is not that promising. I'm starting to think it might just be a better strategy to enchant and de-enchant until it says Silk Touch, which will end up probably saving us some levels. So we just enchant one of our tools at level 1 until the bottom says Silk Touch 1 on either of these, which doesn't usually take too long, but then again, you never really know. It could take literally all 26 of our levels, but hopefully it doesn't. So far, we have had no luck. Nothing is saying Silk Touch quite yet. Also, am I out of lapis? I think that might be all the lapis I had. Okay, I need to go get more lapis too. That stinks. It would be good if I could find the Silk Touch first, though. Efficiency, efficiency. Unbreaking 3 and Unbreaking 3 once again. So we've got enchanted yet again. We have 4 tries left for this until we are out of lapis. Unbreaking 3 on both of them again. Yeah, efficiency 4 on the pick and efficiency 4 on the axe. I actually have Fortune 2 on both the tools, which is weird. Are they the same every time? I don't know, but Fortune 2 definitely is not Silk Touch. And if you have Fortune 2, you can't even get Silk Touch. We definitely have to re-enchant that. But let's see, are both our enchants the same on both of these? Unbreaking 3, Unbreaking 3. Maybe tools were the same then, actually. I don't really remember, if I'm being honest. Yeah, even if we put in our other, like, stone shovel or iron shovel, whatever, it says the same thing. Unbreaking 3 and Unbreaking 3 once again. Okay, we're out of lapis, so let me go into a cave and see if I can get any better luck than we've already been having. Hopefully, at least. And we're at 16 levels, that sucks. We're gonna have to collect a lot of quartz when we do end up getting Silk Touch still. Hopefully we find in those 16 levels, or it would be a disaster. Well, thankfully it wasn't actually that hard to find some lapis. I'm probably gonna get a bunch extra though. There is a diamond by me too, so we can kind of use our Fortune 3 on that. And how many will we get from this vein of 2? We currently have 8 in our inventory. It's actually a vein of 5 though. Oh, it's a vein of 6. And we went from 8 to 19, so that is a pretty good boost. Well, I have 93. Or not 93, sorry, 37 lapis. Hopefully that's gonna be enough. I don't know. If it isn't, then honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but... Oh wait, you know, I could have been checking a book this whole time too, especially if the other 2 are the same. We could have gotten a Silk Touch book by now, possibly. Ooh, Quick Charge 1 is definitely not gonna cut it. That kind of sucks for a level 30 enchantment too, I gotta be honest. The axe says efficiency 3. The pickaxe says efficiency 3. I think they're just the same, but I'm gonna check them every time just in case. And then the book says Bane of Arthropods 3, which literally sucks as well. Yeah, Punch 1 and another Unbreaking 3 on both of these, so no luck yet. We have 14 levels left. I mean, this year we're gonna run out of lapis. I probably should have gone more, but I was not playing for the worst case scenario. Luck of the C2 and efficiency 4 on both of our tools, which obviously we are not looking for either of those either. We might have to just go back to enchanting at the random enchantments at level 30. Oh wait, no, we have Silk Touch, nice. I just need to get level 30 now, okay. Let me go back to the nether then. And hopefully this doesn't take too long. We are level 12 though, so we're basically going from level 0 to level 30 again, which is inevitably going to take a little bit longer than usual. And I finally have level 30 and we're back up here, so all we basically got to do is pick what tool we're getting Silk Touch on. I think I'm going to go for the axe because it makes more sense. And there we go, Silk Touch 1, Unbreaking 3. Hopefully I'm not forgetting something. I guess a pick would have been nice for stone, but the main thing we need this for was the mushroom stems. So I think I could actually go to some of those other islands across and steal some of their mushrooms, honestly. But that also reminds me, now it's actually... We've waited long enough for that stuff to spread, so if we grab one red mushroom, I can actually do the test and see. We could grow that one mushroom over here and see if it looks good. And then yeah, I'll go to the other islands and steal all the mushroom blocks. Let me get one mushroom specifically, actually. And here is the spot, right about here. And there we go. Ooh, that's kind of like... not as tall as I thought, but I'll have to check and see. I haven't really done any changes, or I would show you guys the little pole I have, but nothing has really changed. I could extend the dock still though. I have to remember to do that. I think that could really use an extension. Okay, I went over to this mushroom island near mine, and I tried to break some of the blocks. You can get the stems, which is good news, and the brown mushroom blocks, which means you can definitely get all of them, but I'm gonna just collect a variety of them so I can use them to decorate different things. Most of the stems, though, because we want to extend these stems from like the natural mushrooms we grow. I think that's going to be a good idea. Then something else I wanted this forest where you can just bone meal, or not bone meal, but like silk touch the mycelium blocks. So if we do want to grow a mushroom, we can just instantly place the mycelium and then do that. So let's get some of these silk touch blocks with the axe. It's going to take a little bit of extra time, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make so I don't have to have like 3 different silk touch tools. The axe is definitely the best where you can break these mushrooms really quickly, I think. Alright, we have plenty of the brown mushroom blocks, almost a stack. Yeah, just about exactly a stack. So let's try to get a stack of the stems and a stack of the red ones if it's possible too. Alright, I've got 48 red mushroom blocks and then the 34 stems. There's some more stems here I can get, but I'm pretty good with the rest of the stuff I have. We can always come back or grow like just custom mushrooms if we need more of them really badly. I think this will be enough to kind of finish up everything I did want to do for at least the time being. And I think I should probably just finally go ahead and bite the bullet and increase this dock a little bit. I think I'll probably do it like here will be the new pillar. But then again, if I'm expanding it, let's go all out. Let's go one more block than I was actually thinking to. Then we can place one more over here. And then those 2 blocks are placed correctly. We just have to break the old pillars and fix the actual dock part right here. First thing I can do to do that is to move this boat up a little bit. Then the second would be breaking these new pillars all the way down. Maybe I should check if it looks good first, but I'm just gonna stick with this either way, I guess, at this point. Breaking the other pillars are gonna be the most difficult part, I think. I could maybe like put myself in a door so I can break them a little bit quicker or like have some extra oxygen, but I might only do that if it's too hard to break them this way. I mean, it is kind of seeming like it'll take a long time, so I don't know. Maybe I will do the door strategy. I will have to craft a door and empty my inventory though, but it might be worth it. Okay, I do have my 6 doors. I'm gonna go back over there and I'll just place a block of netherrack somewhere and then place a door in it. Like right here, for example, we should be able to break a good amount of these pillar blocks that need to be removed. There we go. We can also break the stair because the stairs will be moved to this block instead. Can we actually pick up the other stairs just sitting in the water? Because we could use those to rebuild the other part of the dock when we get there for free. Seems like we're missing... No, we're not missing one stair. The last stair would actually be right here. So let's get that while we're over here. And then let me go back to my netherrack door. We can break this old pole. And then since we're kind of... I guess we gotta place 2 more bamboo planks right here. And then 2 of the stairs. And then the front of the dock is actually done again. I just gotta finish removing this pillar right here. And then do the 2 sides. Okay, then I just need a couple of trapdoors which I just crafted. And we're gonna place them on the rest of this dock. And then the fence could go to the end as well. And I think that's basically it. The same way it was before. And it's just a little bit longer now, which is gonna look a little bit better. I just collected like another stack and a half of wheat as well. And this had some on me, which I could have, but I think I got every single piece that's been fully grown right here. And I'll check back on it again pretty soon, but I might try to use some of the wheat right now as well to breed some more of the cows. But then again, I guess there's a lot in there, so I don't know if I need to. I might do it a little bit just for it's like really full. But then I could always get rid of some if I wanted there to be less. I basically used that entire stack and a half. I have like 22 left, so hopefully in a bit there's gonna be a bunch of cows in there. I don't know if we ever need them again. I don't think we do. But I'm gonna make some more slabs as well and finish the bottom of this little house I was building just for something to continue building off of when we're ready in a minute. Or like in the next 10 days. I'm not sure when I'm gonna build this exactly. But I do want to get it as ready as possible for when I want to. And I also need more bamboo now because I think that was the last of my stuff. I also have to empty out my inventory though, so I'm also going to do that. And I also should probably go around and place these mushroom stems back and where I need it. I don't know if that may have been the only block, honestly. I don't know. I mean, this one could need one maybe. Yeah, if we break those, this block could technically be a mushroom stem instead, yeah. I don't know if I'll replace this whole mushroom tree though. Because I might. I don't know if I like the placement 100%. I just have to think about it and decide. I also want to remove some of this sugarcane from the front because there's just way too much and I'm not really trying to grow it anymore. More so than just, you know, designing it in a way where it looks good. We're also going to need string for that though, so let me see if I actually have any of that. Or I might need to go into a couple of caves again at some point. Yeah, I mean, I only have 6, so I'll definitely have to get more. Let me write that down so I don't forget. That's kind of a niche thing, so... And then where was the block I was trying to do with that string? Okay, yeah, right here. So we would need like 3 pieces for this, but... it will just prevent it from growing so it'll look better if it's not like, not, you know, exactly 3 blocks tall. Because then sugarcane just looks weird like that. Oh, and we're out. Okay. I guess one more there would probably be ideal. And then this little corner, who knows what we're going to do with that, but we can just leave it here for now, I guess. Just as a reminder, but I guess these parts are the only parts that are done and webbed off. We definitely need to get more. And it is turning nighttime once again. Doesn't really feel like it's been too long, but it is what it is. Was there one more thing I had to do? Oh, I guess for the rest of this day, I'll just craft some more wood with the bamboo we did get. Oh, we know. We need to get more bamboo. Oh, we need another tool. Okay, well, we'll have to wait till tomorrow. Okay, I think that is all my bamboo, which kind of brings us to a total of 3 stacks and 9 blocks left over. That is not bad. I mean, I guess there's a couple right here. We could get this too, because why not? But after that, I should be more than okay on bamboo. I mean, I'll need way more bamboo, but like for now, I'm good with harvesting it because it's all gone. So I can't harvest it even if I wanted to. And I guess we could probably just start working on this new house again. I don't know what else I would do. So in like the middle, I want like a block of railing just like this so you can walk around the house. And then there's going to be a little hut type of house thing in the middle right here. So let's go up like 4 blocks or something, I think would be good. Then I can check if this is looking good. Just something like that, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. I think that would be good, but again, I'll have to look again in a second. So for the doorway, I kind of want to have it be maybe like a 3-wide window. And then I wonder if I could almost do like maybe just planks all the way up. Can you place bamboo differently? I don't think you can, yeah. Then probably another window kind of block there. I don't know, this looks, I mean, it looks okay, I guess. Yeah, that's a fine window. And then let's place some more planks in these sides of these. I'm gonna need to craft some more. Let's just craft a good amount. 30 might be enough. We gotta place them in all of these corners. There we go, just like that. And then we can go through and place some stairs in and some more windows. I guess we can just have a fully windowed up base here. I don't know. Because why not, I guess. I don't know if I have like a second floor or like a roof on this. Like I honestly don't even know what this is supposed to be. I'm just building something because why not? I think I can get my glass to begin. And then I can kind of go from there depending on how it looks. Alright, I do have my paint, so I can go ahead and just place those in all these windows and see how that makes this place look. I don't know what I'll do after that, but I think this will definitely help me decide. Also, I could probably place like shutters or something, right? Can I place like okay, that looks so bad. It was just an idea, okay? Yeah, I think I'm fine. I don't really need overcomplicated, I bet. Just a little hut right here. I mean, even if I just leave it as simple as this, it's kind of nice though still, because you can look out the, like, into the ocean, which is a nice touch. Also, let's place fence gates in all these gaps, because then if you have one fence, it kind of just tends to make it look a bit better, I think. Because then there's just varying textures and stuff. We're gonna need a couple more fences still to finish these corners. I can make that in a second. I'm gonna see though, does the bottom of this look okay, or should I change it? I'm not honestly sure. I guess I could get some more wheat as well, but I don't really need a brick house, so I'll just wait for all of it to grow. Alright, I mean, yeah, this looks okay so far. I think we need a roof on here though to kind of see is it actually gonna look good. So let's place it in the door as well, just to get more stuff finished up. Then for a roof, I don't know, like, someone's build I saw recently was like a moss block roof, and I thought that looked really cool. So I might try to steal that. Also, the build was from somebody on a Minecraft server. Like, this isn't from a YouTube thumbnail or something. Because then, you know, stealing a build from a YouTube thumbnail would be a little bit bad, I can't lie. That would be a little bit terrible. I mean, inevitably you're going to see stuff and unconsciously copy it, I feel like. Is that a thing? I don't know. I feel like it is. But yeah, this specifically I saw on his server, though. This was, like, not a... I just want to clarify that, because... if I said I saw the build somewhere and I'm just like copying it from like some thumbnail, that would low-key be funny. I don't even have a picture in front of me though. I just roughly remember the concept of the moss roof. Add like some mushrooms in it, which I think looked pretty cool. I don't know if they came up with that themselves or got it like on a schematic online or something either. Who honestly knows? So I'm just gonna make this roof higher, 1 block at a time. And then hopefully... ooh, okay, we need more moss in a second. Will that be good for now? Should we have like a border on this out of blocks? The important questions to ask. Because this thing looks kind of ugly, right? Well, not ugly, sorry, but it looks out of place. I wonder if we have like almost like some deep slate bricks and casing, if that would look better. I think we have a couple of pieces of deep slate I could test that with. I think I'm probably going to go get some more moss blocks too really quickly, because I really don't have a lot. So I should probably get more of that if I'm gonna finish that roof. Or maybe I could like finish the roof, but it would be like I would have like no blocks left, and I kind of want to keep some moss. So for those reasons, I'm going to go ahead and bone meal some of it. I mean, yeah, this one will just give me so much moss. It's way more than 5 blocks if you have a space big enough then, which is interesting. But let me go through and get every single last piece of this, and I will do it again. I'll probably get up to like 2 stacks of moss if that's possible. I think that's good enough. We're gonna need to get some bones, some string. I think there's actually one more thing, but I don't know. I don't even know if there's another mob drop, so I must just be thinking of one of the other ones that I already listed. But yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'll need to go to a cave at some point in the near future. Killing mobs is not that exciting, so I don't know. And we have the upgraded armor now, so it should be a lot easier. But last time I had a close call, which was pretty tough. Okay, yeah, I have 2 stacks now, so that's going to be good enough. I don't think I need any stone or anything, but I keep thinking I need something else and I'm forgetting it, but I don't think that's the case. Oh, deep slate. I was thinking of getting some extra deep slate. I don't know, how far down is that? I could get some if it's not like too far of a walk. Or I guess if I get to the bottom of this staircase, it's probably already worth it to just commit to it and go get some more. Oh wait, I think there's already deep slate here as well. And I used up the rest of my torches. That's alright, I can use fire as light. Some up there and some right here. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna make you guys watch me mine every single stone anyway, so this fire will be good enough for now. And then how much deep slate do I need? Probably an extra stack is gonna be good enough if I do end up using it for the roof, so that is what I will attempt to try to get. Oh, my lights are going out, we gotta relight them. Alright, I'm back at my house with all those new things I got, so let's go ahead and try to put in the roof. I don't know, I was thinking like we could do slabs at this bottom layer, but will it make the window look weird? I don't think so. Just to have as much green as possible. And then this would, I guess, just be blocks to fill in the gap. This would also be a block then. Ooh, whoops, I did not mean to do that. Okay, then we bring this all the way up. I guess we also have to go ahead and finish the moss part though. I will wait to do that as long as I can. Maybe I should be placing all of these blocks in, and if I haven't like decided if I'm doing this design 100%, but hopefully I don't have to break all of this. And it looks okay. That would make everything a lot easier. And let me see if that looks really bad or if it's like usable. You know, I'm almost wondering if we remove these slabs and we kind of just take the loss and we use like blackstone stairs instead to add some like depth. I don't know, I'm gonna try it. Maybe it will look good, maybe it won't. But the only way to find out is by trial and error. So we've got to attempt it. Let me craft up some more bricks, and then we just need a couple more stairs right here. 8, I think will be enough. And that is what I was thinking. Okay, let me see if that looks good or if it looks bad. And then I would need some stairs on the sides. Also, I did look and it looked okay, so I don't know. I guess I'll keep it for now. It's definitely different from other roofs I've done, which is, you know, probably a good thing. Changing it up a bit. And then I want to stack up. Oh, I did not mean to fall. Let me use my netherrack. I want to stack up to the roof though to try. Oh wait, I think I didn't. I was gonna try like a little bit of a mushroom on the backside, inspired by a roof I saw recently, like I said. But yeah, I don't actually have any mushrooms on me. Okay, we have the stems though, so something like this I was thinking. I mean, that's a bit big. Yeah, then we could put the mushroom on top of here, or at least that would be the idea. I don't know if it'll work out very well. The inside of the house, we could probably just put some torches in here. I don't have torches on me, so we're gonna have to wait. I wonder if we could put like a netherrack block, and if it would catch anything on fire, just light the place up. That would obviously look really bad. I was just randomly thinking in my head that though. Okay, let's also place in the divider here to block these blocks up. I think moss is gonna be a good block to use for that. It just is the same as the roof, and I'm sure it will blend in pretty nicely. Moss was a nice other block to use for this. It's just the green fits in pretty well with the bamboo and it just makes sense. I think it's also gonna be a good time to make some fence now and finish this. We'll need to make a lot of trapdoors, but I will do that in a bit because I don't have room in my inventory to do that. So we need 1, 2, and 3. I think that's actually all the fence, thankfully. And I'll need the red mushroom blocks. I can grab those. I probably shouldn't throw those stairs up, but whatever. I don't know if I'll need more. Let me clear up my inventory on my main house, and then I'll bring the things over that I need to finish that one. Okay, and I can go ahead and get up here now and place this red mushroom. I cleared out my inventory a little bit too, but I don't know. There's not much I can clear out of it, so it's still pretty full. And yeah, I guess just something like that could be pretty cool. I know it doesn't look perfect, but I mean, what can you do? We could probably put one here as well. If I get like a brown mushroom block. Yeah, I mean, a brown one on the front could be pretty nice. What if we just have like a little bit of this too on this side? I don't know. I mean, that looks fine, I think. And then we need one brown mushroom. Let me go grab that. Then let me also just make some fence gates too. So we can go ahead and finish that part. Which shouldn't be too hard. This will make a lot though, right? 8? Yeah, we definitely need more than that. We're gonna have to use a good amount of bamboo. Okay, 23 might actually be enough to finish the railing, yeah. Let me get the brown mushrooms then, and then I'll kind of work from there. And then for the front, I don't know what we're gonna do with the fence gates, honestly. I mean, maybe just bring them over 1, 2, and then we could have another fence on both these sides. I mean, yeah, that's not bad. Let me go get my fence I threw out then. We can actually just use that. How do I keep missing it? Okay, there we go. I finally got it. And then that is done again. Then we just need these sides. This one we can't finish because of the netherrack, but we can in a second. Let's see if we can even do all the other ones with the blocks we do have. We can. Nice. And then, of course, just a couple of brown mushrooms on here. Let's see. Will this end up looking good? And from a little bit far away, as you can see, this is what the house looks like. I mean, it's definitely not bad. Like, is it perfect? No, I'm not a good builder, guys. All right, let's get the elephant out of the room. But is it good enough? Does it look cool? I think so. So I'm happy with that. Let's place the rest of the fence gates then. This build is pretty much done. Like I said, I mean, there's not much use for it, maybe, but I really like how it came out. Let me place some bookshelves in here too, why not? That could actually add to the build a bit. I can get some torches to place against this back wall. But like, look, you can just look out these windows at both the islands. Like, this is a really nice house. Like, the location and use of it. I think it was definitely worth building it. Other than that, though, I mean, we're gonna have to find something else to build, I guess, because we have a bit of time left, you know, more than enough time to build something still. I should probably move this sugarcane to a different spot and, you know, stuff like that. I guess we could start moving this sugarcane. Why don't we do that, too? Because we want to start getting everything polished up and in its final state. We want to make sure everything is looking as good as it can. Let me put away some of my building blocks. The wood, the mushrooms, the moss, some extra bamboo, and that will probably be fine for now, yeah. If I go ahead and pick all of this up, I then can go ahead and go plant it. I think somewhere like right here would be good for a bamboo patch if we expand this one. Just for like aesthetic reasons, not just even to farm it. Hopefully we're done farming bamboo mostly. I don't know. I doubt we are, but hopefully we don't have to farm much more because it is a tedious process and I don't like it. Actually, like farming bamboo, I can't lie, it's fun, but still. Alright, there we go. That should probably be fine for this. I mean, we can chop these down too to get some extra. My sword did break. I don't actually have the materials to craft a new one, so I'll just wait a second. And I mean, it could be a fine time to maybe go get some bones and string, I guess. Yeah, I mean, maybe we should get that out of the way. I've got to do it at some point. Let me make some more stone swords, though. Or a couple of iron ones might be nice. I mean, I think we've been using stone tools for long enough. Let's upgrade. We can use them for the bamboo. And if we're going into a cave, they can help us kill monsters a bit easier. But let's also remove this patch from this water here. It's blocking the house. And then let me kind of see what that's looking like. I'm going to go get string and bones and stuff probably, but I want to do another finishing touch or two to the base before I do go down. Oh yeah, wait, we need some torches too. Let me bring and get those ready so I don't forget. Yeah, I think it's a nice touch as well to have like all the bamboo all over the place in the back. Because it gives off a nice color, it gives off more texture, it gives off more life to the build. But it also makes sense because the houses are built out of bamboo. So how do we get the bamboo? You can see the bamboo that I used. So yeah, I mean, I just think all around having the bamboo farms in a couple places of the build is going to be a good idea. I just got to decide what parts are good for it. And I think this is going to be one of them. Just this little cliffside right here. You could also go and place a couple more down here just for some Y variation on the bamboo. Because I think if it looks at like it's at different levels, the more it does, the better it's going to be. I don't know. That's just me thinking. And then down here, I wish I could do something too. Like, what could we put under the base? I guess we could mine out and make it water, but at the same time, I don't know if I want to make it water. We could make it some other crop, but it's a tough decision to make. We could also play like some railing here, like some fence gates all the way across, for it looks like it's being supported even more. But I do want to look like it's floating as well. Maybe we can just make this a little bit less big, and then we can have some more water kind of covering all this, because I do think water under this will make it look better. So let's kind of smooth this out just a little bit here. And then on the bottom half, we could kind of go like 2 more blocks out, and then, like for example, right here. Oh, my shovel broke. Guess I need a new one. It was only an iron one, I think, though. So okay, I did not mean to craft 2. That's fine. Anyways, I was saying then, like right here, if we just kind of start digging it out again, I think there's gonna be more than enough room for this to look fine. One of these blocks can get broken, and then all of these can get broken as well. And then hopefully that brings just a tiny bit more life to this area. Because I was just looking at it from afar, and it's just, I don't know, just the gray mycelium under the build. I think it just took some of the life away from it, in my humble opinion. Okay, I'll wait for that to grow back in, and I'll see how it's looking from there. Well, I mean, I must say the base is definitely looking better, but I would say it's far from perfect still. Let me place a bunch of torches up here. Yeah, we want a bunch of light, because it makes it look better. So if we just hide a bunch of lighting in here, hopefully from the outside it kind of illuminates those bookshelves a bit more. I mean, I guess I didn't really do anything. What if we just added one more here? Yeah, I'd say that helps, and I don't think it's very visible. I'm gonna keep stockpiling bamboo too, just for when I do end up building something else. If I do, we'll have enough. I don't know where we put something, but I'm sure we're gonna find a spot that feels like it needs something else. But how much bamboo do we even have? Honestly, not a lot. So I guess the stocking up starts now. Oh, we have some in this chest too. Nice. I mean, that's kind of wood though, so I should probably put that in the wood chest. The wood chest has just become the random chest as well, but I don't really mind. We have 21 bamboo. I'm just trying to empty my inventory from going into a cave, and I think that will be more than okay now to go into a cave with. And we have a bunch of steak, so this is going to be a great source of saturation. And then we do have our half-broken shield too. Actually, can we put these books away? I do not need books on me. There we go. Everything else seems pretty necessary. Not the glass or the building blocks. But yeah, everything else we can bring. I can also check my glowberries if I can harvest any. Ooh, I can't. Do I have to do this for the glowberries to regrow? I wonder if that is how it works. I'll do it because why not? But I haven't seen any of the glowberries that come back recently, so that might be the case. If we magically come back and see a bunch, I'll assume it is. And I guess we can break this one too if that's true to try to get some more. Then maybe I will give you guys another view because it's been a little bit on this little random dirt pillar I made. I also shortened it so it's easier to break later. That means it's also easier to fall off of, but there we go, should be fine. And this is what the base looks like from this angle so far. Again, it's kind of a weird angle. I'm not building for this angle to look good, but you can see the dock, both the houses, the mushroom roof. I think it's coming together pretty well, but it is time to get some string and bones. Alright, I come back to that cave I was kind of near earlier, and there's also a mine shaft right here, so mine shafts may not give us extra bones, but they will give us extra string, so let me go in there and break some of that. That will help me with my sugarcane. There's also just been 2 spiders so far too, so that's also just helpful, because I can kill them and get their string. I'm going to hold my torches, but if I end up needing it, I can swap to my shield. I also probably won't put too much of this in the video, because running around a cave looking for monsters doesn't tend to be the most entertaining content for a video. Hey, another diamond though, I'll take that. Another 2 diamonds. Okay, I thought I heard a zombie behind me, but I was kind of just waiting and avoiding it. Oh, spear zombie. Now we gotta be careful about that. Okay, why do spears do so much damage? Okay, I probably shouldn't get hit again before I heal. Let's get my shield ready. And I'll put this on camera, I was gonna say, but I guess the zombie's already dead. I haven't fought those guys a lot, so I do not have much experience. And there's more zombies coming to me. Alright, I can finally get my diamonds now. It's surprisingly a pretty big vein, too. Like 8 diamonds from that. That actually seems pretty low for 5 diamonds. What the heck? My fortune didn't do anything. Oh, I could actually use some more iron as well, because I've been using it for a lot of tools. And it's just helpful for, like, lanterns and stuff. Iron is just good, you know? Unless you have, like, an infinite amount, then it becomes less and less useful. But luckily, or unluckily, I do not have an infinite amount right now, so we could definitely use some more. I see some diamonds in the far distance. I mean, I'm not here for diamonds, as you guys probably know. I said I'm here for bones. And that is true. Oh my gosh, what is going on with me? But at the same time, I don't mind getting extra diamonds, because I know we didn't have, like, too many. I mean, I had a lot, but like 16. But I don't know. We might run out of all of those, you never know. And there's like 4 skeletons right here, so I'm just going to run through, trying to dodge them as well as I can. Which I'm doing a really good job at, I guess. And did we get 0 bones from 4 skeletons? I'm trying to get a little bit low. Let me hide. Ooh, that's not very nice. Alright, now's the time we swap to the shield. Well, the zombie got a bone before I did. Alright, 2 bones? What? How do we kill all those skeletons and get 2 bones? That is such a scam. 2 more spiders. I mean, we need spiders at the end of the day, so I don't really mind a spider. Ooh, okay. Okay. Well, that was interesting to say the least. Oh, I thought I had a shield. Start placing torches. Do we have 4 bones now? Alright, half of the bones we've gotten from like the 6 or 7 skeletons we've killed are from 1 skeleton. We need to start getting some better luck. I'm also getting shot at by a skeleton, but I have no idea where they are. I mean, 12 string is good, like, I'm not complaining about that. We also had some cobwebs, but let me find a couple more monsters and I'll get back to you guys when I've made some more progress on the loot. I showed this off in a previous video, but I want to show it again for those who don't know, because I think it's actually kind of funny. I just did it a second ago. But creepers explode at the same level as you, if that makes sense. So if you do this, you can be 1 block away from a creeper and take no damage. Because if your feet are protected, then a creeper will do no damage to you. Fun fact. So if you're ever in a pickle getting chased by a creeper, if you can, place a block between you and the creeper and you will maybe save yourself. I showed off one more time. Then just something like that. I mean, yeah, we're 1 block away. That would usually kill me in 1 hit if I didn't have that block. But I'm gonna stop risking that now because I don't need to. But it has definitely come in handy for me multiple times. I had relogged at some point, so the lighting is glitched. Oh no, you guys didn't see it much, but it's so funny when that happens. Like, the skylight is coming down through the caves. That's happened to me a couple times before. But yeah, I'm gonna get some more stuff in 1 sec. I will see you guys in just a second here. Alright, I mean, I've gotten a couple new items, but I think the main problem is kind of that my armor's getting low. And I mean, why not just upgrade to make sure we take even less damage than we already are? So there we go. I got full diamond now. Oh, and there's a skeleton shooting me. I'm at 17 string and 14 bones after that skeleton. There's 2 more right here. And there's a spider. I'm gonna let this creeper explode. Or I guess not. Okay, we gotta run from that creeper because it is right behind me. And I'm up from the cave. I ended up getting a pretty good amount of stuff, I think. I mean, we have some more bones, everything like that. The funny part is I don't even remember why I needed bones. Why did we need bones and string? I don't remember. I mean, I know the string is for the sugarcane, actually, so we could go around the island and continue placing that. But I also kind of had a little bit of a peek around, too. And I think I want to plant more bamboo on the backside behind this house. Just to have a little bit more green and some stuff sticking out. So let's go through here and place that. Just on these, like, random blocks. We want a lot of Y variation as well still. That is going to be the goal here. Just with the bamboo, it looks very different and spread out and amazing. But yeah, I think behind the entire house area essentially is kind of where I want all of this to be. And I can always remove it if it ends up looking bad, but I think this is going to be a good idea to do. Can I also take all these red mushrooms and move them somewhere where we can actually see them? I think that'd be beneficial. Okay, definitely got a couple from this little patch. And then yeah, this side could be beefed up a bit too, especially with this other Y up here, this other level. Because we only have the like basically a 1 level right now, which isn't like bad, but doesn't give as much variety as there could be, of course. Okay, but I think that is good. And as for sugarcane, I'm gonna have to kind of look around a bit at where we need some more and where we don't need any. I mean, I would think all of these blocks can be removed. I don't know if we need some here. So let me go around and do that. And I'll kind of stop like right here because this could probably be a pretty nice spot for some. I mean, yeah, why don't we just go through and make this a spot? You just need a little bit of like 3 string, a big little patch of sugarcane right here. And I think right here will be good if we want to make a bit. We can probably have this be 3 high under here. We can knock one of these off. And then, I mean, we want some of this right here, right? But not all of this because this is just way too much. So if we just go ahead and make a little bit of something like that. We could bring it off this way too, and then kind of end it off right here. Just like a shorter little patch right here, I think would look good. I don't even know if this is going to be visible though, so maybe we'll pivot and not have that one. Probably like one right here, so this isn't too tall. Right next to this turkey still probably looks nice. 13 string left, but you know, we have enough to finish this area. I'm going to have a 1 tall one, a 2 tall one, and then end it off with maybe like a 3 in the middle and a 2 on the side. That's fine, I think. Let's just shorten this one by 1. Shorten. this one by like, I don't know, we got like 3 layers though, probably. This is tough. I mean, yeah, something like that's probably okay. It's right next to the dock too, so I would almost think we want some right here as well. Nothing too crazy though. And we are out of string, so hopefully this is okay. We're gonna need to place some more and get some more string though, I think, because I definitely want some more sugarcane in some places, I would assume. I also think like right here would be a good spot for a mushroom, so let's go ahead and do that. This has to go to my CLM though before we place it, so we can place like 2 bamboo blocks next to it so we know where to place it. We'll add an extra stem. I don't think it'll be too tall, but at the same time it's possible. Oh, it already grew, nice. Ooh, that might be too big, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of blocking the house, but I don't know. Okay, yeah, I think it actually does look fine from the angle I'm going for. Then can we go around and place some red mushrooms just within these brown ones? Just to kind of spice things up a bit. And just have like, we don't have like grass and foliage, so mushrooms are kind of the next best thing we can do. So yeah, there we go. That would be the idea I was going for. I think I executed on it pretty well. And can you bone meal this? Yeah, you can. Okay, I didn't think you could. We could place like firefly bushes, some places here too. We could have some glowberries growing around. I don't know. Can we actually check if our glowberries have grown? Because I'm still curious if that was it. Okay, yeah, it does actually look like they did grow, so if we break all of these, right, that's probably the best way to harvest them then. And we have 6 more, not bad. Let's go ahead and go place some then, honestly. I mean, we can just place them on this thing. We can place one on like this corner right here, and probably one right here. We'll place one on the edge of the house, I think. 2 of them right there would look okay. But then yeah, I guess I'll just let those grow and see how they grow in, if they look good, if they're worth keeping. I think they will be, but you never know. And I think we need a couple more pieces of sugarcane down here, but I'm not going to get more string this second, but definitely at some point if we do, I would say we add some more sugarcane in like this area. Maybe like a huge patch right here. Like, yeah, like that or something would probably look nice. Let me see if I have a couple of string in my chest, because I might have some from earlier still that I missed. Okay, I do not, but that's fine. We can get more later, like I said. Let me get some red and brown mushrooms, and then go place them all around the island. I mean, like right up here too. I'm kind of focusing on this part right now anyway. I just feel like we need some more, like, foliage might be the wrong word, but we just need something going on here that's more than just a path. I mean, mushrooms make sense in a mushroom island biome, so hopefully that makes it look a bit better. I mean, what else could we really add here? I don't know if there's anything, like, decorative that we could maybe put. Oh, I mean, mini mushrooms. We can make our own custom mini mushrooms, right? I mean, that might not be a bad idea at all. Let me see. And something like right here. You can have a little bit of a red mushroom in a circle. I mean, yeah, I don't think that'll look bad. And one right here, maybe. Then, you know, the roof kind of makes more sense, too, if they're all sticking around the island. Let me see how that looks in a second. I might put, like, one more to help test. And while I'm thinking about it, just if I'm trying to get the island in a better shape aesthetically. Oh, wait. Can we use these shrubs, too? Because these trees don't grow without bone meal, right? Can we place them? Oh, we can place them. Why don't we have like 3 in front of this window? And I don't know, like 2 here, 2 flowered blocks on the side, the firefly bush right here. I mean, that could make this base look better, honestly. Or like, you know, near these 2, we just have like random extra bushes near the sugar canes. I mean, I could see that working. I don't know. I'm just trying a bunch of random stuff, honestly. I feel like it's not going too bad. It is interesting these saplings never grow without bone meal. Like, I only learned that pretty recently. We have like a flower in between these. Another normal one on the side. One right there. Flower in the kind of middle right here and one on that side. And I'm just going to continue going through and placing some of these near the sugarcane. I'll see if it looks okay. Who knows if it actually will, but there's only one way to find out. And can I also start melting another stack of beef in my furnace? I think that'd be helpful because we're kind of running out and I think we'll be out soon. Honestly, I think I'm going to get some more of those like flower blocks and stuff from spamming some bone meal on some moss down here somewhere because I don't know, I just want to get extra so I can continue building. Do we get the azalea flowers here or not? I mean, it's okay if we don't, but the azalea does look a little bit better, so hopefully we do. But at the same time, it is not the end of the world if we do not. Could we also get shears and start shearing these grass blocks maybe? That would be really nice to have as well, because I mean, if they're the same color as they are in this cave, those would look really nice above ground. So yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of work like that. Can I throw any random blocks out? Because my inventory is actually really full. Let's see. We probably don't need seeds or that random stone block. I think we kind of need everything else, to be honest. I mean, what else would we throw out? Yeah, we'll just have to work with the space we have. I'll go up when my inventory gets more full. But for now, I'm just getting moss and short grass. There you go. I couldn't think of the word for a second there. Ooh, that's a lot of grass as well. Is that tall grass? Or how do you make tall grass? Do you just place 2 grass on top of each other? I don't know. So I didn't get it from that block, so I assume you don't get it from like a... It's not like a specific thing. You probably just place 2, honestly. I don't know how I don't remember if that's the case, though, because I've used grass so much. Ooh, we have 15 short grass now. That's a lot. Honestly, my inventory has gotten pretty full, but I think 29 grass is okay. We got 1 flowering azalea. It happens. I guess we could grow the tree and cut them down to try to get like more of the actual saplings. I think that would work. So let's make sure we keep this flowering azalea in case I do want to do that. I'm not in too much of like a rush, or I mean, I guess the other word I'd be looking for is like I don't need to do that. I don't need to get them, I don't think. But if I do want to get them, then at least I have the choice, right? Oh yeah, wait, these look so green on this island. Those look so nice. I wonder if we just place it around this area, what it would look like. Can we just try that? I mean, yeah, these are so vibrant, so... Oops. I started placing the wrong thing. I mean, with the mushroom fields too, like so many different colors, the brown, the red. My Mycelium is ugly, but the mushroom biome has been surprisingly easy to build in. This is a pretty nice biome. And can we mount some iron? Let's just take our beef out, because honestly, that's enough for now. Then if we do need more iron, we will have it, which I think is a good thing to have. And then we probably want to get some more bamboo too. Okay, no, we have 4 stacks in our chest, so we are probably moderately okay. I could also steal a mycelium block right here, so I can just grow this instantly. I was trying to make like a really high red mushroom right here. Then we break this, we add in the artificial stem, and then we have a very high red mushroom that will look good in the background, I think. I'll have to test, but I'm assuming it will look good. Can we also plant in some extra bamboo on this front side? Just, you know, make it a little bit more dense than it already is on some of these spots. Because ideally I won't have to harvest bamboo again, so we don't really need to make it like user harvest friendly. And then is there any more bamboo back here we can place? I'm literally stuck in it, okay. There we go. That is definitely some good spots that I'm getting. I think right above me, they won't actually grow. Because yeah, there's like the roof, but whatever. It doesn't matter. Alright, and that is what this view is looking like now later. Like that view alone is like honestly really good. I love the grass I added in. I think if I added all around, it's gonna look even better, especially all around the base. So I guess we're gonna go get a lot more grass. I mean, I don't know what else I would do, so I think it's worth it to get more because it just, I love the look that gave this place. Other than that, I'm not really sure. Maybe some more sugarcane. We gotta wait for that bamboo to grow behind the house to see if we like it. We've got a secondary patch right there, which I think is looking good. And then we could like possibly add like another farm maybe, but honestly, I don't know if we need it. I also don't think I've gotten like a carrot or any other like secondary, what would you call it? Yeah, crop. I don't have any variation in crops. I have literally just seeds, if I remember correctly, which is fine, but it doesn't make for a very exciting variety if it's just wheat. We could get one from a zombie. I want to go get more string in a second so we can finish off blocking some of the things I was growing, but for now, I think I might go ahead and go get the short grass from the cave below me. We just got a bit of maintenance left to do. Not much building or anything, but it's kind of just time to polish up everything we have built. The thing, if I do build anything else, I think it will probably end up being like a farm. But then again, like I said, we don't have the variation for another crop. And then the other issue I would have with it is that I don't know if we have like a good spot to do it too. So it's tough for those 2 reasons. I also think really quickly, if we wanted to, before we get any grass or anything like that, I could probably boat over to this island next to me. I could have used one of my boats in my dock, but it's okay, I forgot. And why don't we like steal a bunch of the mushrooms there if we're gonna use them to decorate? Because we don't have enough on our island. We could bone meal them and like harvest it, but it might just be easier to go steal them from here, so I'm gonna do that. I could also get some more stem blocks. Like I see one that I didn't get over there. And we could bone meal one if we do need some that badly. I only have 23 left, which if I keep using them, I don't know if that'll be enough. It doesn't hurt to have extra anyway. So I'll get this tree, and then the main reason I was here is to get random mushrooms though. Oh yeah, breaking these gives you mushrooms, right? With the other axe. So let's do that for these. And then can I go pick up all those brown mushrooms? Maybe. I don't know where they went. I guess I got all of them already then. I don't know, because I don't see any in the ground. Let's pick up these ones on the ground as well. That's what I was originally thinking of when I came over here. And can I get this tree if I stack up a bit? We're at 49. Let's see where we're at after. This is also a fortune 3, so if that makes a difference, we're getting as many as possible. We're at like, what, 43 I said? 59. Okay, it's nothing amazing, but definitely gained some mushrooms. Okay, stacking 1. That is a low drop rate. I would have expected to be a little bit better. Alright, well, I got some mushrooms. I'm just going to go back to the base now. I didn't get anything crazy, but I mean, the island is right there as well, so I could just go back super easily. I'm going to go around placing some of these mushrooms and just see how much... I don't know, how much am I even going to use by placing this around? Might not even be a lot. I'll go around and place the red ones first. I could place them both at the same time, but I think it's easier to do one at a time. And then we can come back through with the short grass after all of this. Okay, there's my first little bit of mushrooms. We are definitely going to need more then. I already used up like those 15. I mean, that might not sound like a lot, but a stack is only, what, 16 times 4, so I basically used 1/4 of a stack there. Alright, well, that's already this bottom side down there, I think. We could actually probably use another one like here, though. Another one right here and here, some on the bottom layer. Alright, now I think this area is kind of done. Okay, I just went around and placed a bunch of mushrooms on this like other half of the island. I think now we kind of just need some short grass to finish it off, and we are out of mushrooms, basically. I guess we only have this one red one left. Let's find a good spot for it. Right here could be good, yeah. I don't know, should I get more mushrooms or short grass first? I think I'll mix it up and do the short grass really quickly, so I'm not doing the same thing over and over again. But I'll probably need to get more mushrooms and short grass multiple more times, judging on how much we need, which is okay. I'm fine with that. We can collect some more glow berries as well while we're down here. I'm just going to put them in the chest for now, for we have extra room to pick up all the stuff down here. Because we're already pretty low on room. Like, can I put anything up in here? I mean, maybe my wooden hoe for now. I don't know. I don't want to leave my wooden hoe behind, though. Let's repair my wooden hoe and keep it. And then I guess we'll just have to work with no inventory room. The sugarcane can probably go in a chest. I mean, we have a bunch upstairs, and that's not really something I'm using right now. So we have 7 extra slots. That'll be enough, I hope. Oh, wait, I just realized, too, look. You can basically just have all these moss blocks here, okay. So we already know that. We break all the grass, and then we use 1 bone meal, like here. And then maybe a couple more spots. All of that stuff grows on top of it. So if we don't need moss for now, which we don't really need, we can actually just get a majority of the add-on things that we need way more. Like grass, azalea flowers, normal flowers. So there we go. That's going to be the strategy from now on, I guess. So that'll make it go a bit faster. We're already at 46 dead, not dead bushes, alive bushes, short grass. That is a lot in my opinion, so let me continue doing this strategy and we should be up in no time. The mushrooms are actually going to take longer, which is surprising. I thought this part would be harder because I thought we had to break all the moss. But since I found that tech, it should be going a little bit quicker. Oh, there's a bunch of carbon on top of all these blocks, so that's actually stopping grass from growing. I didn't realize that. I've got to break those too. Ooh, and there's coal here. How did I not realize that sooner? Let me get all of that. Alright, I have 2 stacks of short grass exactly, actually. I don't know how I did that. I was not meaning to get exactly 2 stacks, but spoiler alert, guys, I don't think this will be nearly enough for the whole island. But I think we'll be able to make some very good progress with this. And it'll kind of give me an idea, like, you know, even more so, is this something I actually want to do, or should we not place this all around the island? And then, you know, it'll only be like 3 stacks I need to remove instead of 1, or 4, or 5. How many however many we'll end up using. That's what I'm trying to say. Let me go around then and place it in these spots where I can go see. I will show it off to you guys too in that one spot that I made, so you guys can see how it's coming along, but only after it's done, and only after I've had my peak. We need some here because we did do this area a little bit, especially this beach. I placed a bunch of stuff down here. Oh wait, this is supposed to be a stem block. Okay, well, I just caught that just now, but we can fix it easily. And then all of this too, we placed mushrooms all throughout this side, so gotta place grass all on these edges here, up in these near the cows too, everywhere we can think of. I also wonder, can you have sheep on an island like this? Can they eat this? Is this grass, or does it not count as grass? I would be curious to know the answer to that. I'm assuming they can, but at the same time, it would make a lot of sense if they can't, for the same points I was talking about earlier about the grass. Also, since we're just playing some grass together, why don't you guys leave a comment? I don't know. Let's think of a question. Oh wait, I'm about to be out of grass. Oh my gosh. I can't think of a question. I don't know. What is your favorite biome in Minecraft? I can make more biome specific videos. I mean, mushroom islands are really cool and rare. Like, it's almost like a myth. Like when I was a kid, or were younger, when mushroom islands were out, I had never really seen a natural one. That's how rare they were. And honestly, I rarely see them in my videos when I'm traveling around too, so they are pretty rare still, which is very interesting. Maybe we can have some extra death by placing those on top of that. Yeah, I mean, sure, why not? I do unfortunately need even more grass, so we could do that, or we could take a break and go get some mushrooms, which I think I'm going to do instead on that island over there, because we need both of them pretty bad to finish multiple parts of the island. Let's put away moss and bamboo, because we don't need those right now. We can keep like azalea flowers, whatever they're called, for a bit. I mean, I don't really mind keeping those. And then arrows we don't need. Coal we can probably throw out, but I would think we should make some more torches first. Like, there we go. Yeah, 34 torches total. We can put that coal away now. And we can probably put away my... oh, wait, no, we might need the fortune axe, though, right? We can put away the extra pick. That's one thing we don't need. And I think I'm good to go now. But the goal is going to be to go to this island behind us and get as many mushrooms as possible. And maybe even, like, bone meal some moss over there, because it's, like, nice and open to the surface. It might be easier to use it than the, like, down spot in the cave. So we can just run around, place one. We don't have to, like, break the carpet blocks. It could make getting grass a lot quicker. We also need mushrooms, so we're doing both of them. I'm assuming like 2 stacks of each mushroom is going to end up being enough. I don't know if I should just get 1 of each stack for now. I bet we could fit 2 of each stack in our inventory. And then let's use the fortune pick and start breaking these. Then we will use the silk touch pickaxe because we need more stems. But for everything else, we're going to use the fortune one to try to get more mushrooms. Stems are mainly the only thing that I need. Actually, we do need some more brown mushroom blocks too, so I could steal some of those with my silk touch as well. There's one right here, actually. And then the stem as well, of course. The stems don't even drop anything, so there's really no point to not silk touch them. Unless you don't need any, I guess, then you don't have to. Which I guess we would also get to a point where we don't need any. Maybe the 36 is even enough for us, but it doesn't hurt to have extra. That is for sure. And some more brown mushrooms for me. We're at 11 right now, so that is definitely not that good. We have 15 red mushrooms. How much would we get if we break this entire red mushroom tree? Can we see? From 15 to... will we at least get to 30? That'd be 15 more. Doubling our mushroom count in one tree. 1/4 of a stack. Let's see. Pick up every mushroom and we have 24. That is brutal. Oh my gosh, you don't get any mushrooms for anything in this biome, but... or I guess the biome has nothing to do with it, it's the block. But still, the point stands. It is tough to get mushrooms out here. Let's break the brown ones again up here. And then these stems with the silk touch pickaxe. I'm probably done getting stems because we have 48 though, so we can just break everything with this pick now. We'll kind of ignore the fact that we even have silk touch. I guess I could leave the stems here in case we need more later. Like, we don't have to break them either. I'll probably do that, yeah. Let me get some more mushrooms out and I'll check in with you guys when I'm ready to try the moss strategy. Alright, and here we go. I just bone milled our first block in. It does look like it's going to be a lot easier because, like, instead of breaking the carpet, like I said, we can just walk right over here and click this block instead. Then we have a bunch of stuff that grows in that we can harvest again. And we could even go further away and place a custom one down once again, because then we'll get even more like grass the first try, if that makes sense what I'm saying. Oh, I was breaking that with my fist. Oops. I gotta remember to use my shears. I don't know how many azaleas we need, but I will be grabbing every single one unless it goes over a stack for the time being. Let's just ruin this mountain right here with moss and grass. Then we can go over to the other side, which is bigger, if we need to. Now we can save it for a little bit later if we end up needing more. 31 already. Okay, not bad. We could actually bone this again because there's like not a lot of carpet right here, right? So I feel like it's almost worth it to use this one spot while we can. I mean, again, if we just break like 3 of these carpet, do it like one more time, even another time after that, that is a quick way to farm some grass. I'll just keep doing this until it doesn't seem worth it anymore. I think the lighting made it harder to see the grass underground as well, so that was not helping my case. We also only got like over a stack of each mushroom. I don't know, I think we'll need more than that. So I guess we're going to be back on the hunt for that pretty soon here. I don't think there's any more on this island. I do believe I got every single mushroom on the ground. As I'm next to a bunch of brown mushrooms. Okay, oops. In my head, I wanted red ones more. But, you know, we need all the mushrooms evenly. Kind of, not really. Well, we actually needed brown ones more this second, though. But now we have more brown ones, so now red is the priority once again. I'll probably get, like, 3 stacks of short grass if that's possible. Because, you know, if it's... yeah, I don't know what I was saying. My point was, if it's possible... I didn't want to say possible 3 times in a row, right? But if it's possible to not come back here, that's going to be better. Alright, 2.5 stacks. We're almost there. Just a couple more pieces of bone meal. We're also running out of bone meal rapidly, so thankfully we're coming close to being done. As for the mushrooms, I think going to a different island, so we don't have to use bone meal on those would probably be ideal as well. Especially because the big mushrooms barely give like anything. So even if we did bone meal them, I mean, that'd be a lot of bone meal. Okay, we basically have enough. Well, not enough, but the 3 stacks is what I wanted. So I'm leaving. Is there another island nearby we could also go to if we needed to? I thought there was 3. Where's the other one? It might be hidden from my sight. Okay, it's not. Oh, okay, it's straight over there. That's the island with the nether portal and stuff, though, so... I don't remember if I had... Did we loot the mushrooms from that already? I don't remember. I guess we'll check at some point if we need more. But first things first, I'm gonna go straight to my island, and I'm gonna place a lot of short grass all over the place. So I'll see you guys when I made some progress on that. Ooh, a bunch down here, too. That will make this place look better. And all across this side as well. We need some here. This area needs some extra lev. Okay, sorry for the cows next to me, but I think we need to break this mushroom. The angle I'm kind of making the base at right now just blocks the house a little bit too much, so we can replace it if we want somewhere, but for now let's break this. And then that will give me a better idea of what I kind of need to work on, I think. So let me place some of this grass back now. I think we're honestly done. Like, that's probably enough grass and mushrooms. I can't really see a spot where we needed more. I mean, I guess under this tree, but that's such a small area. And where else? Some right here would be okay, I assume. Some brown ones. And some grass to finish it off. Perfect. Let me kind of keep checking around, and I will get back to you guys if I find another spot that needs something, or when I'm ready to do something else. I could probably place a couple more up here. I mean, like down here, right? That could use like 3 blocks too as well. Just to really like add in a lot of this green. I mean, mycelium might be ugly, but it's a really nice block that complements this grass still. Like, I don't know. Is this any color theory experts or anything like that? Do these colors like match somehow? Does it not look good and I'm just bad with like my eyes? I don't know. Leave it in the comments. And I will give you guys your view. Like I said, let me show you how it's coming along. There we go. This is what it looks like. You can turn on 30 FOV and look, this view has only gotten better. I'm really happy with this base. Like, this looks good. I love it. It looks nice. I guess we could use some more string, right? We could go get that and plant some more sugarcane, but do we need more sugarcane? Like, this is a good base. I mean, I'm really happy with this video. Usually I hate my builds, but, and you know, like I always say, I don't mean to, what is the saying? My brain is telling me beat a dead horse, but that sounds very violent. I don't know what the saying is, but you know, I don't want to overdo it, but as I always say, obviously there's stuff I could have improved or done differently, but overall, this is one of my bases that I've been more proud of at the ending. Could we actually, maybe we shouldn't remove these glowberries. I don't know. Can we go check our glowberries? Because I think placing them inside some of these mushrooms too could add even more green and even more color with that yellow glowberry vibe. So let's break all of this stuff. And then, can we bone move these too? Okay, so we can bone move them if we actually just want straight up glowberries too. Nice, that is good to know. I think we have like enough though to kind of just take them and plant them. But that also means if we really want the specific glowberries to just be here, we can click them in with that. So that is very good news for us. Let's place one here, one next to it, and maybe like 2 in here too, because it's gonna come down, you'll barely be able to see it. I think it'll be a nice touch. And then I might, wait, actually one other thing I want to do, which is kind of unrelated, but I can do it real quick, is I'm gonna get rid of some of these cows because this is just like overpopulation at this point. So I'll see you guys in 1 second when I'm done with that as well. Well, I mean, I guess from this angle it's still pretty bad, but I definitely narrowed down those cows a lot, and it does look better, I promise. You just can't see it because I'm not up that high. I think it'd be a nice idea to add in like a really, really tall red mushroom like right here as well or something. I don't know, maybe right here would be fine. We need a mycelium block to do that though. Let's just throw out our beef. We don't need that. Who needs beef? And then mycelium. Where can we steal a piece of mycelium from? No one will miss this mycelium. And we can replace it with dirt. So it will be mycelium once again. And then if we just stack our way up here, place mycelium here, place a red mushroom, use a bone meal, that should be fine. Let's place all of it in and see if that ends up looking good. If it adds too many shadows, I can remove it, but I'm trying to add in... Oh, what? That is so tall. Yeah, that is not going to work. I can't lie. Maybe let's try to do this layer instead next time. But we definitely need to get up here and break all this, which is going to be a pain. I guess we got a really tall mushroom, which is fine, of course, but it's just not what we're looking for right now. And let me go to the bottom, and there we go. We should be fine to plant on this block, which we need another mycelium for, unfortunately. Another mycelium has been stolen. And then, we could try it on this layer, I guess. Okay, that's probably more like what I was looking for. Let's go pick up all the blocks we dropped, though, too. I don't want to lose our mushrooms. Gotta get all this back in our inventory, except the beef. We don't want that. At least not right now. I think I'm honestly very close to being done with this. Like, honestly, you could even call it here, right? This base is amazing, but we have a little bit more time left, so we have time to kind of look through everything and see, is there anything else I can fix? And nope, it's perfect. Okay, I don't know, I'm just messing around, but I think I can go over here and maybe plant a little bit more grass. I don't know. Just to make some of these areas even more green than they already are. There we go. I think that's pretty good. And I was going to see if there's anywhere else I want to add in more glow berries. So let's go get all of our glow berries. Then I will check if there's a spot where it seems like they kind of belong. Is there anywhere where a glow berry would make this base look even better? That is the question we will have to answer. I could also use a little bit more string, right? But I think I was done with string though at the same time, so whatever. Yeah, I'm done with string. It's fine. I think we have more than enough sugarcane. Where is my... I was going to pick away carpets, but what else was I going to get? Because I already forgot. Now remember, it is glow berries. How much bone meal do we have? Okay, that's enough to get some more glow berries if we need them. And to bone meal some grown glow berries. There you go, that's what I was trying to say. Ooh, there's one, there's one. We'll take both of those. 20 glow berries isn't bad, but 23 is better than 21. I think if we kind of had like a wall of glow berries right here would look pretty good. Like 1, 2, and then maybe like one right here. But we might have to wait for them to grow a little bit, honestly. Actually, yeah, I can just build them like this and then give them some artificial glow berries in them. Like, that looks good, honestly. And honestly, I think right over here could use like one set of glow berries to like this block. I think that would look good. If we need some more glow berries right now, we could bring them down a little bit. And I mean, yeah, something like this is fine. And then it can actually stop growing on the mushroom, so we don't even need a string to do that. And then if we just give like 3 random glow berries there we go. I think that will also make it look better. We should give these ones like near the house some glow berries in them too, like that. It will also help with like a little bit of lighting, so it's good for multiple reasons. There we go, perfect. And then also right here, I think we'd have like 1 and maybe even 2, honestly, I don't know. Bring them all the way down, honestly, to wherever they go. And then these ones need to have some glow berries too. And then this one also, like, let's place 1 glow berry right here and bone meal that as well. Actually, we can like go all the way down to the ground if we get another one. I think that'll make it look even better. There we go. And then yeah, that's essentially the rest of the idea I had for these. We can place some on here. I think we can. Bone meal that one. Why don't we use the rest of our bone meal? Just where we have more bones in the chest anyway, if we really want them, so. And then this also will go down to this block. This will go down to this block. And we can bone meal the actual glow berries on there in a bit. Also, just really quickly, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of a couple more cows, because there's just a little bit too many, I think, still. I mean, it's getting a lot better, but I think, like, genuinely, like, 10 or 15 cows would make this look a lot better even, too. So, I'm going to go ahead and try to do that. I don't know, I think I'm at, like, 5, 6, 7. Let's do them in a couple different areas, too. 8, 9, 10, 11... maybe like 3 from here. 14, 15, 16. Okay, hopefully that's a bit better. And I think like one of the last things I want to do is, unfortunately so, we have to kind of, I want to purchase these like old red cows wandering around the base from existence because they just don't really fit. They're supposed to be in the pen. Sorry, mushroom cows, I know, I kind of stole your land and then put you in a tiny pen and then killed you. That's genuinely awful. But I guess it's just Minecraft. But I am sorry, I feel bad for it. Anyways, that is essentially, I mean, I can't really think of many other things I had on my list. I completed essentially everything. If we have a little walk around the base, I could give you guys a tour as well. Just a little bit of an ending tour. Our bamboo wheat farm is completely grown. We have this staircase. The underneath part has all of this green stuff, some sugarcane. It did end up looking very nice in my opinion. You can spam a couple of mushrooms down here too, some red ones to go nice with that green color. Okay, but yeah, if you go up in this, obviously we have our library house. You can get a book and you can read it while you look at one of the distant islands. Pretty nice. This one has floating mushrooms. A very rare sight to see. I probably should have broke those. And I will break them right after I end the video, believe me, I will. And then, I mean, this backside, I guess, is just this big sugarcane farm, right? I can give a bigger view in a sec, but we have a pretty big sugarcane farm right here, some mushrooms in front of it. We still have some of these like old paths too, so you can kind of walk through it and harvest this if I wanted to play like 200 days or something. This is still pretty functional. We still have a hole right here we never filled in too, but maybe we just use the brown mushroom blocks for that, okay? And then, apart from this big thing, we also went ahead and made our little hut. This was a huge part of the 100 days. We lived in here for a while. We still have some junk. And then we have the secondary wheat farm, which goes around the entire backside of the main house. I think it looks nice. It kind of like what would the word be? It like puts the house in the center, it's all around it. It's like encapsulating it, for lack of a better word. I think it's a nice view and vibe. The inside of the house actually has a decent interior too. Like we have chests, we have the floor that puts some effort into, the enchantment table, the hidden lighting. This room, I mean, didn't really amount to much, right? But what could you put up here? We don't have many things to store. Maybe I should start doing interiors, I don't know. We can watch the sunset from up here, we can watch the sun rise from up here, whatever you want to do. You can actually jump to the roof. Kind of like, I used to do that when I was a kid. I used to go to my roof and my window would be right next to the roof and I would go on it. My neighbor snitched on me and I never went up again. But honestly, the neighbor probably should have snitched on me because I probably shouldn't have been in my roof in the first place. Anyways, that is very random. But yeah, this is a nice lookout spot in the first place. I like this balcony too. I would say actually that house I like a bit better. Because I mean, the views you have here are just mainly the ocean, which the ocean is a good view, but I like the islands in the other little dock house. And I like how it's floating. And then other than that, what else do we have? I think that's basically it. I think I showed everything else. So let's go have a big outside view of the base. I mean, of course, we have like all this foliage, the grass. I ended up figuring that out. We have the azaleas, the sugarcane, and they're so green in this biome. Like, I love the texture they put on these in the biome map, whatever it might be called. I don't honestly know. I'm not very technical, but I think biomes have like the biome texture map or something, and it changes the textures. Because swamps, dirt looks really bad. Anyways, back to the tour. This is the dock. We have some boats. I like it. I extended it at one point, and I think I could have even extended like 2 or 3 more blocks and it would have been fine, but I think it's fine as is right now too. I'm going to break this when I'm done looking at it just now. This is the last view we're going to have right here. And then this is in the thumbnail angle, so like, again, keep in mind this, I did not design the base for this angle, but here it is, frozen in time. We have the dock house from afar. We have that weed farm I showed you, the mushrooms, the house. That's it though. I'm going to do the intro now. I don't want to, you know, drag out the tour too much. You guys have seen it all video. I end on this view because this is a really nice view, to be honest. But thank you everybody for watching. If you have a video idea, leave it in the comments. I've been struggling with coming up with stuff. I have a couple that I've seen in the comments. This one was actually suggested by a friend, like I said, so thank you for suggesting it. You know who you are if you're hearing this. And I thought it was a really cool idea because Mushroom Islands are just like so rare. Anyways, I already talked about this in the video. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, share with a friend. If you want to watch another video just like it, click the video on screen now. And thank you everybody for watching. Goodbye.